like a ninja. And 40 Towers is coming back as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're not live, you know. Keep people more professional.
Yeah.
I was just making it really awkward sitting here saying
I got the notice, yeah.
hello.
Hello.
We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live on the Bench. We are back. It's been another week, and I tell you what, last week went quick, man. This last week has gone very, very fast. It's flown by. Absolutely. We're not live, you know. People... Are we?
Are we?
Is that real? Are we live?
We're live.
Real? I think we are live.
We don't do live, do we?
Live?
Who's live?
Live on what?
I don't know.
I'm not live.
Can I tell you what, last week?
This is a
And
cardboard.
we're live in 3, 2, 1.
So, welcome everyone. Welcome to another Live on the Bench. We're here for another evening's, well, a few hours to keep you entertained in some way, shape or form. With me and the guys. We're missing Luke tonight because Luke's a bit of a tart. No, he's not feeling very good, so he's having the night off. So we hope he's all right, and hopefully we'll see him next week. But we're here for our usual show. So tonight we've got Jamie, we've got me, we've got Mr. Paul Lewis, we've got Joe Camilleri, we've got Alan Parker, Dan Scattergood, who's there somewhere. Dan, wrong camera. Dan,
Other camera.
Dan. Tell him, Adam.
Yeah, other camera.
We got Dan Cave, Croak,
Dun.
size scale speed shop.
Yes, he's in.
Rich is there somewhere. Adam's with us. Roland's with us, and Mr. Andrew the Tooth Callus is with us as well.
Have cheap will travel.
Yes. So we have our usual show tonight. We've got fun and frivolity all through the night. But we've got Alan, wait for it, who's going to look at a group build. The German group build, which finished in when, Alan?
It's a long while ago now. Long while.
About when?
It's probably November-ish last year, was it, maybe?
2019.
It could have maybe even been October, to be fair.
Yeah, we're gonna go through that. We've got Dan looking at all the stuff you've been working on this week. There we go. We've got Roland looking at all the things you've finished this week. We've got questions for the crew with Mr. Dan Croak at the Dan Cave. We've got what you've been buying with Cy from Cy's Scale Speed Shop. Definitely. We've got Paul J. Lewis and his question of the week, which is a very good question this week, I have to admit.
Yep.
And we've got a free flick show from Adam. Any minute now, we'll start flickering around like Max Headroom. We're just waiting for it. Any second.
Not going to happen.
You reckon you fixed it?
Yes.
That was not convincing.
I'm very sure.
Don't sound
I think
too
he's
sure.
lying to you.
You don't sound too sure, mate.
I think somebody's got the porcupine there.
Do you reckon? So, yeah, if you're in the chat, make sure you say hello. I'm just putting the stream, excuse me, because I'm looking away. Hello. And let us know you're there. Say hello. Give us a thumbs up. If you're not subbed to the channel, make sure you sub to it as well. And, yeah, stick around with us for the next few hours, and we will try and keep you entertained in some way, shape, or form. Whether that happens is a different matter. We'll see. All we can do is try our best. And if all else fails, you've got Dan's wonderful beard to look at.
Hang on.
And Roland's
soft focus filter on it.
Roland's fans find the most active thing in here. And got more charisma than all of us combined, probably. So, yes. Everyone's had a good week, and you've been modelling away. You've been busy. Obviously, we've got all the sections up. I don't know if any of them are still open or not, but if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat through the night. We'll make a note of them and get back to them. Still no giveaways. I've got a few. I said it last week, and I totally forgot all about it. I've got some vouchers to sort out for other people that have come back. My head's everywhere with these vouchers. I've got to sit and figure it all out because they've been given away, given back, and then somebody else has won two and donated another one. I've got 3 vouchers. I don't know if they're valid or not. I've got to go through and sort it out. And I'll be honest, I completely forgot last week. So I need to do that. And then we've got another UMPs to get rid of. And then we're going to go over to Amazon vouchers. So to get an Amazon voucher tonight for next week, you need either Paul to burp or someone to swear.
And it won't be this one.
It won't be this one either. So let's see if we can get somebody to swear. Or go and get yourself a can of Coke, Paul, or a nice warm beer.
Yeah.
I've got a beer here.
Oh. Bet you can't neck that in one go.
But you
I
can
don't know.
skull it.
Yeah, I could, but there might be repercussions.
You're scared, mate. We understand.
We don't want him to fall asleep, Paul.
Don't even go there. Come on.
Well, we'll go that next week. I mean, he'll be asleep in the back of your car.
That's next week. That's next week, mate.
Still
Bring in
got
a
curry in
pillow.
the hair from last time.
Next week, on Saturday at about midday, we are meeting up in Stoke-on-Trent. The TGI Fridays there. If anyone would like to join us and is a genuine invite, feel free to come along. Let us know. And we can add you to the booking. It's genuine. If you want to come down and have a beer with us, you can. We'll be there from 12 till 3 we normally are, aren't we, roughly?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Only because you get 3 hours in the car park, so
Yeah.
you normally pack the table for a good 3 hours. So yeah, if you'd like to come down and have a meal with us and have a chat and pay for it, I mean, brilliant. Absolutely. Save Simon the bill. It's Simon's turn to pay this time.
I'm going to say Simon will divide it by 5 and then add 1.
And it'll be a dine and dash. So, yeah, it's seriously, if anyone would like to come down, you're more than welcome. If we like you, that is. If we don't, you're not welcome. Yeah. But we make an exception with Dan Croak. We just let him tag along. Yes. So looking forward to that next Saturday as well.
Yeah, good.
I've been out for a very nice meal today for Hannah's birthday, which is tomorrow.
All right.
Happy birthday, Hannah, tomorrow.
Happy
Epic.
birthday, Hannah, tomorrow, yeah.
And there is 41 tomorrow.
21, you say again?
Yes, 21.
Yeah.
I'm safe because she doesn't watch this, so I can say what I want. Yes.
As you see the door come flying open. On the back of it.
It's film night with James on a Friday. I am safe. I am totally safe. So, yeah, we had a good day out. And obviously, I've got next week with the lads as well. So, all good. All good. Everybody else a good week?
Very good. Yeah, lovely.
Very good.
Busy.
Everyone but Dad was positive then. Yeah.
No, I've just been hurting myself at work, killing myself, taking another 2 years off, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah.
In the Fuji's, killing yourself softly.
That's it.
I thought you meant Red Pepper.
It definitely works soft, trust me.
You are.
That's too much information, that, mate.
It was a little short.
It's completely off topic and probably a bit iffy for a Friday night. Have you seen that short video on Facebook of the 2 lads in the van and one's asleep and he's got a sausage rubbing it all around his mouth?
Yes.
He's got his pants undone.
Yeah.
Rubs it all around his mouth and then shoves it in his mouth as he wakes up and he stood there zipping his keks up. He's like...
Oh, Max is there.
Oh.
Max.
Oh, I didn't realise it flashes through us on his thing.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
It was?
It scrolls through all the frames.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
That's going to be a graphics driver issue, that is, isn't it?
Yeah. We're all in his head. That's what it is.
It's when he laughs and moves. It's like, Brilliant.
Improves the picture. Oh, that's
That's a bit mean.
Wow. Roland cuts him to the quick.
Hairdressing, Roland.
What?
Have you taken up hairdressing?
No, why?
You got one of them dryer things the old biddies have that put on top of their heads. Blue wrench cheap. There's a blue wrench cheap. You don't see them anymore, do you? Do you remember the big machine?
Oh, you don't see them.
It was like a clear bucket on someone's head. Yeah, there'd be somebody's nan in there with purple hair, wouldn't they? Be like...
reading a magazine.
I never understood that blue rinse and purple hair. What was that about?
No idea.
No
It's
idea.
like,
All the
look at
colours
me,
you
I'm
can
getting
get.
old.
Yeah, of all the colours you could pick, why would you pick purple and blue? Got blue hair. It's all the Evans guy got, isn't it? Anyway, yes. Should we read the chat, Dan?
Yep, let's go for it. I'll go for it. Let's see who's in with us. So Simon and Roland first in the gate with welcome to the show and evening. And our first genuine visitor is Daryl Masters with an evening all. Hey, Daryl.
Oh, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
Adam is in there saying evening, everyone. And Gary Ride the Wind is in saying evening. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Our very own Joe is in saying hi all. Steve's in as well saying good evening all.
Who?
Stevie.
Steve.
Yeah. Steve. Hugh Gordon is in saying evening all.
Hello.
And then for some reason, Adam shouting Gary in the chat.
Okay.
He just saw him.
Haven't seen
Right,
him for a long
excitement.
time in the chat. I'm
Excitement.
exploding with excitement.
You have to remember that we
Exploding
have
with
to once a week. Adam!
Jeff Light is in. Good evening, guys, and everyone in chat. Even
Hello, Jeff.
evening,
Hello,
Maggie.
Maggie.
Hello, Jeff. Hey, Maggie.
Tracy F is in, saying evening, everyone.
Hey, Tracy.
Tracy.
Charles messaged me the other morning at my morning chat going, out of interest, who's Maggie? And I was dying to say it's his cat. No, I better be honest.
Alan Parker's in with a good morning.
Oh, you'd have to be stupid to think it was a cat.
I figured it's morning somewhere.
Gotta
No.
be.
It's gotta be.
It is. Auntie Pacala's in with a hi, everyone.
Hey,
Wayne Saunders is with us, saying evening all. Hey,
Hello,
Wayne.
Wayne.
Shane is in, saying, are you live?
No.
No. Pre-recorded.
Dan definitely is.
David M is in, saying evening, everyone.
Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Dave.
Gary Ride the Wind says, hey, Adam, I thought I'd poke my head in. How are you doing? Thumbs up from Adam. Digsby James says, hello, everyone, and trust you're all well. Hey, Digsby.
Hey, Dave.
Hello.
Stuart Scale Models is in, saying evening, Paul, evening, everyone. Got a lovely early birthday present on the 1st of April. My rent is going up. Woohoo. Other than that, I'm good.
Oh, nice one.
Hopefully,
That's
by
all we need.
Damn.
Commiseration, Stuart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Richard P is in, saying good evening to all on the Friday Night Live. Hey,
Oh,
Richard.
Richard.
Thanks, Rich.
Good seeing you the other day as well, by the way. It was good to see you.
Oh, right. No, that's cool.
Yeah, his first time in here, he popped in.
Cool.
Andrew is in, saying evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well tonight.
Hey, Andrew.
And then Stig _ FPV, evening all. Is that a new name?
I think so, yeah.
No, it was last week, I think,
That
wasn't it?
sounds familiar.
I think it was in last week.
He was here last week.
Last week.
Okay.
Yeah, last
Okay. I wasn't here last week, so.
Yeah, we know.
Of course you weren't.
I got done with
Of
the
course,
section.
yeah, you were living up last week, weren't you, Dan?
Alan asked for
Oh,
volunteers to do his section. It was like cricket in here. I had to do it.
Just can't get the staff. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Paul Heffernan is in, saying evening all. Hey, Paul. Adam says, I'm good, mate. Thanks for asking. Awesome to see you in chat again, bud. Getting a little bit creepy, but you know.
Get a room.
Going on there.
Ciaran is in, saying good evening, crew and chat peeps.
Oh, Neil.
Hello.
And Craig Stadius is in, saying evening, guys and girls, and all in the live crew.
And you just know Luke
Craig
watching this.
Stadius.
He's doing that Craig Stadius in the background.
You gotta do it properly, Alan, if you're gonna do it.
I can't do it.
We know. Paul's Holistic and Giftware is in, saying good evening, all.
Oh, Paul.
And Skullfish is with us, saying good evening, one and all.
Hey, Jason.
Hello.
Digsby James says thumbs up. Yes, good reminder.
You
Everybody
gotta
get
say
your
it properly,
thumb up.
Dan. You gotta say how it's written.
So thumbs up.
You gotta do it properly. You gotta do it properly.
Yeah. Peter Wilson is in, saying hi all.
Oh.
Hey, Peter.
Patrick McGeever is with us, saying evening all.
Hello, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Patrick.
And Stuart Scale Model. Oh, my chat has jumped. Said something about no more kits with the rent increase. Okay.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Adam then asks, are you on your way home or have you made it back already?
I've been here.
Get a room.
I've been home for a while, mate. About 3 hours.
Cool.
Andy Callis is in the chat saying, hi, gang. Hope everyone's having a great Friday.
Can't get rid of him.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
Peter Millgate is in saying, good evening, everyone.
Hello, Peter.
Peter.
John Gray is in saying, hi, all. Hope everyone's well. Group, what do you think about 3D printers? Well, considerable amount of people.
Printy.
Yeah, considerable number of people here have them.
Very
so,
slack.
yeah. Maybe we'll come back to that. Stick it in questions for a crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll answer that one later, John. Gary says, I'm homemade masking and painting the Renault RE20.
Nice.
Digsby says, do a North American tour.
Oh.
Of what?
Whoa. I told you they keep calling themselves Americans.
Who?
The North American people.
What?
They keep saying they're North Americans.
Well, they are.
So technically they're Americans, then, eh?
No, that's different.
No. if you're saying that,
I'm with you, Dan.
All right, before we get into a diplomatic incident here, Johnny, good evening, all. Hope all is well.
Oh, Johnny.
Johnny.
To see that escalating. Yeah.
Stuart Scale Model says, happy birthday, Hannah, for tomorrow. Yes, and echoed by, I'm sure, all the rest of us as well.
Happy birthday.
Classic Model Building
Joe
says,
his trap shut now?
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't. You can do you know what Joe is? He's a secret Englishman.
Joe's a legend.
He's a secret Englishman.
He's a legend.
Maltese.
He's my buddy buddy, is Joe. We even did his first 2K today, didn't we, Joe? And I'm very proud of him.
We did so.
It looks epic. It looks very good. Not as good as mine.
Of course not.
It looks, I can't wait to see it properly. It's going to look brilliant.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it dried.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Flattened. Oof. Because it looks really nice right now. I got a little tiny speck of dirt in the hood and nothing anywhere else.
Yeah,
No orange peel.
With 2K, once you flatten sand it, it's awesome, isn't it?
Mm.
You polish it. It's a different ball game. It really is. Anyway.
Sorry, Dan.
Classic Model Building says, happy birthday, family member.
Thank you.
All right. All right, then.
Gary Ride the Wind says, hi, Andy. I'm okay, buddy. Thanks for asking. How's Oban?
Oban's fat and happy.
Okay, that's cool.
I wonder what the F word we're going to say then.
Hey, Mika is in saying good evening, all. Hey, Mika.
Hey, Mika.
And Gary Ride the Wind says, brilliant, like my wife. Lol.
Oh, you're a bad man, Gary.
Here we go again.
What is? I lost the context of that.
Andy's response about Oban.
Andy's response about Oban was Oban's fat and happy.
What, Andy put down the chat, did he?
Yeah.
He did, yes.
I didn't see that bit. That's where I lost the context.
Paul Price says, morning, all.
I was just going to say, it's probably too many goals, isn't it?
All how you doing?
There's a lot of Pauls in again tonight. Because Paul's Holistic and Gift Fair wants to know what's happening with Adam with his screen that keeps happening with me. What do you mean? We haven't.
It must be on TV, Paul. Give it a whack. Adam, we think Adam's got a dodgy, maybe graphics card or driver or something. Yeah. Although it's been all right for a while.
I think
it might. Tracy just messaged me and said it might need an update, which I haven't checked for a while.
All that porn you keep looking at.
Yeah,
well, there is that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not telling you which sort,
comes on
is
at
it?
all.
Could also turn the live stream off. That might help.
Yeah.
Ah.
What, leave?
No, as in
Yep.
it's clearly running on his screen, which is why it's flashing between the two. So if you stop the live stream and just focus on video, no,
Have-
put
have
the
you
live
got a-
stream back.
I don't know. Is that the live stream playing back, or is it actually
Yeah.
Zoom?
It's
No.
probably Zoom what's playing back, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's Zoom is playing back. Yeah.
I think it is Zoom. So I think could be a fault with. Do you have to download anything on PC for Zoom? No.
There is an app, or you can run it through the
Yes,
browser.
yeah.
But if you
Might
get rid of
be
the,
worth when you're off air, Adam, uninstall it and reinstall it to see what it does.
Okay.
my point is, he doesn't have to have
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
the screen
what he
on
needs to
whilst
do-
he's in the live stream.
If you take the
Yes,
flux
no, yeah.
capacitor out, Adam, take the flux capacitor out, give the ends a clean and a polish, and stick it back in, you should all be golden.
Okay.
And then right-click on it and inspect.
QR code, you need the QR code as well.
Oh, don't forget the QR code.
There we go. So in answer to your question, Paul, we have no idea. We think his camera is
Something's broken.
flipping on the blink.
Ghost.
It's Dicky.
Yeah.
Nicky Minical
Nearly,
matter.
nearly
Nicky
done.
Minical matter.
Gremlins.
The sights it's seen, it's probably just having a bit of a moment.
Classic model building says, "OMG, that's hilarious."
I detect some sarcasm.
It could just be the way I read it. It's my natural state.
Yeah.
Adam says, "Awesome, bud masking, not my favorite thing to do."
But masking, I'm also normally done too.
Marcus
Yeah.
Dale is with us saying, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening, Marcus.
Hi,
Mark.
Hey, Marcus.
King Dan is in the chat saying, "Yo-yo peeps," like the inner teenager that
What
he
the hell
is.
is that emoji or emoticon? Sorry.
No idea. I found it and I thought I'm using that one.
Yeah.
Paul Price is in saying, "Morning, Craig." Good to know. Sean White is in saying, "Good evening, Paul, crew, and all in chat." Hey, Sean.
How's it, Sean?
Sean, did your parcel turn up yet, mate? We had to send yours by every because it was massive. So hopefully it get there all right. But better I get there all right. Hopefully it gets there soon. That's what I meant.
Mr. Dan P is with us saying, "Hello, crew, and everyone in chat."
Oh,
How's it, Dan?
Hey, Dan.
Everybody.
Another American needs to stop messing about on internet.
Larry Russo was in saying, "Hello, everyone. I hope you're all well." Hey, Larry.
Larry.
Hey, Larry.
And Eric the Corsair man is in saying, "Evening, everyone."
Oh,
Eric.
hello.
He moved, yeah.
Yeah, he's moved. And then,
Yeah,
he moved, and then he flown back to somewhere and picked a new truck up, and Larry's probably back home now.
Yeah.
His air miles must have escalated a lot. I suspect.
David Wright is in with us saying, "Evening, all. Won't be doing much to the Fair Lady tonight. The Fair Lady car, not
Okay.
as my lacquer thinner has not arrived, so no 2K for me."
Well, not necessarily, but
I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah.
Not doing much to the Fair Lady as opposed to the Fair Lady in the car. Brian Windmill is in saying, "Evening, all in chat."
Hi, Brian.
Hey, how's it, Brian?
Stuart Scale Model says, "It is what it is, Roland."
I just read the comment further down the bottom.
Jenny Taylor is with us tonight saying, "Evening, all. Just thought I'd expose myself for a few hours." Well, thank you very much.
See you hanging out. It's good to see you hanging out again.
Robert Judson is with us saying, "Good evening, everybody."
Hello, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Peter Millgate says, "TGI dinner before work. Excellent idea. Count me in."
Nice one.
Cool.
Yeah, come down, mate. Come meet us.
Yeah.
So let us know you're coming.
Paul Bort. Yeah. Message Alan.
Yeah, or Simon, any time of the day. I'll give you the phone
Alan,
numbers.
yeah.
Hang on.
Alan.
Just put it in the chat box.
Just ring Simon at 2 a.m. tonight. It'll be fine.
Oh, please.
You won't get through, that's fine.
I will. I've got your house number.
You won't.
And your neighbour's house number so we can ring them to tell them to go around.
Agency, don't wake them up.
There's an emergency.
Is it me that Roland just turned Scottish? Probably accidentally as well.
Oh,
Paul Burridge is in saying evening all. Hey, Paul. Another Paul. And Chili Cheese Baron is in saying evening everyone.
Oh, Frank.
Hello.
Frank.
I remember your name.
Digsby says meet and greet. Some sort of meet and greet anyway.
Oh, there'll be some meat there, all right.
Spelt meat wrong.
Hey.
Hey, spelt meat wrong. We'll be in the parking lot in the pickup.
Jamie's bringing pickup.
Tailgating.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you call it, is it, Paul?
Ah,
Apparently.
it's all coming out now, eh?
So Mr. Scattergood told me.
And we wonder why we get demonetised.
Anyway, Paul's Holistic and Gift Fair says off to Bovington Tank Museum on Sunday for a model show. Will be around the Models for Heroes stand.
Enjoy, mate.
Yeah, if anyone is going.
Have fun, Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Digsby says careful, Dan.
Is he choked?
Careful, man.
And Grumpy Greg's Model and Toy Shop says, hey everyone, first timer here.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome aboard, Greg. How did you find your way to us, Greg? Out of interest. Welcome anyway. Let us know what you're into. Modelling, I mean. Not your turn-offs and things like that. What kind of modelling are you into, Greg? And where are you from?
I like
What's your name? Where are you from?
sewers and trainers. And
Favorite colour's blue.
And back.
Careful. Be careful.
Tony Tibbetts is in saying evening, gents. Evening to Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Hi, Tony. Hello, Tony.
Master Toilet Maker is in saying all Americans are North American, but not all North Americans are American. Glad I could clear that up for you.
Well done.
Cheers, Steve.
Spot on.
Thank you, Steve.
Spot on.
Wayne Saunders deleted his message, but I seen it.
Oh,
Yes, I do remember that, Wayne. God, that was a while back. Yeah, I mixed all my words up and I had like an outtake at me, like, yeah.
so Paul says, Holistic and Gift Fair says, okay, I've tried all the suggestions, still doing it. It'll be on Adam's end.
Paul's been knocking shit out of his TV at home.
Killing his TV and then it's always on Adam's side.
Sean White says, not yet, mate. So,
Not yet.
yeah,
It'll
no
be a
package
lot,
yet.
mate.
And then more interestingly for Adam, I think this is probably much closer to the mark. Shane says screen and flicker is usually due to faulty display drivers. So start your PC in safe mode, uninstall your current display adapter, and then check for driver updates, and then start your PC in safe mode.
There you
Adam's thinking.
That's pretty much.
What
yeah,
in the
spot on.
world did he just say?
What's a PC? Adam's thinking, what's a PC?
Piece of what?
And if you need IT support, ask Alan. Grumpy says U2, UT.
I'm guessing YouTube.
Could be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Paul Price says, welcome, Greg. And we're all caught up. No, we're not. Skullfish says, where's the fox hat, Dan?
On his head.
Fox hat?
Is Dan's microphone not working?
What?
Oh.
Oh, this Dan.
I do have a hat.
Oh, God.
Not a fox hat.
Hey, bye, go get whippets
It's
out.
an electric guitar.
Right, isn't it?
Oh, he's missing some whippets and ferrets and he's away.
Yeah, well, this is it.
Or a trip, or a trip to Disney World. Either one.
Greg says, thanks for the welcome. I'm from Western New York State. I build mostly cars, truck, military vehicles.
Nice.
You're in the right place there.
Welcome aboard, Greg.
Definitely.
In the description of the video, Greg, is links to all the social media to do with ISM, what have you. All the Facebook pages there, the group build page. You can join us off air in these and come and sit and talk to us and model and what have you if you want. There's the Live the Bench page all down there. Go and have a look and go and sign up to Facebook and everything's down there. You can go and have a look and come and join our community. I'd say most of us in here are primarily car builders.
Try.
Most of us are, bar like Dan, or
Alan. Any of the Dans.
yeah, just me then. I just build cars.
Joe builds a lot of cars. He also builds a lot of trucks. He likes pickups and he likes parking lots.
And airplanes.
I'm reaching out to friends.
And you've been told today?
You're a fat.
Yeah, you're in good company here, Greg. Yeah, there are people that build everything, but I think primarily we are mostly car builders, I would say. So, welcome aboard, mate. Good to have you with us.
Yeah.
Anybody else out there?
Definitely.
Say hello. There's 82 watching. We've only got 44 thumbs ups. Can we get some more thumbs ups? That'd be really, really good if we could. We need to get to 100 tonight. That'd be the goal. And there we are. Right then. So we need a red to there. Or Keith's there with us now. Andy. Andy.
Yeah,
the red to there. I didn't see that. Keith's with us. Hello, Keith.
Keith.
Hey, Keith.
Right, what should we do first?
Whilst you're thinking, we should probably remind everybody about the auction on the 31st of March.
Let me make it more official.
Oh, God. That's scary.
Good Lord, my eyes.
As you see behind Simon, there's lots of donations already. Si's got loads of paints to give away, Model Thatcher Hero Kit. None of that's to be given away. There's a box somewhere of Adam's stuff. That's going up for auction.
Office chair.
Yeah. No, go on, Si, over to you, mate. Go on.
So, no, the auction's on the 31st of March, so only a few weeks away now. We're doing it on behalf of the Alzheimer's Society and Crohn's and Colitis UK. Kit donations are welcome. Some are starting to filter through. If you want to donate kits, please message me and I will let you know what to do to get them to me. And on the night or before the night, I'll publish a list of what's going to be auctioned off. And on the night, we'll auction everything off for charity. And that's it.
I'll message you in a minute, Si. I couldn't even say that without
I'll drop you a message as well, mate. Yeah. You're gonna get so many kits just off me next week alone.
Yeah, good.
Because this is how good our community is. My voice went then. I put a load of kits up for sale last week. I have got kits to donate for anyone the chat pipes up. I've got about 6 or 7 to go. That people were buying my kits and donating them back to the auction.
Oh, bless. That's good.
Absolutely phenomenal, if you ask me. So thank you all very, very much for that. You're absolute legends. And other people like Rich has gone above and beyond buying kits and sending them to Si from what have you. So we must have a good 20 plus kits already, Si, easily.
On their way, yeah. And if you are not based in the UK and you want to order from UK model shops and send new kits through, that is perfectly fine because it will save you on postage and it'll be much appreciated. We
will start a Just Giving page as well. I think we'll start that pretty soon as well, you know.
Yeah, we will. Big up, hopefully up this week sometime.
I think we get it up this weekend.
Yeah, and don't forget that they also can buy on Amazon, Si, and have it sent to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh? Didn't I not just say that?
No, you didn't mention Amazon. You just said model shops in the UK.
Or Amazon, yeah. Anywhere that sells models.
It's right for those people that don't listen. So yeah, you can do Amazon as well, and shops in the UK, should you wish.
You as well.
You can do Amazon as well. Is that right?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
so Simon.
Taking a mickey outside.
Well, a serious point though, Simon. Would it be okay if I bought a kit off Amazon and sent it to you?
How dare you?
Only if it
what a
comes by
ludicrous idea.
McDonald's and has a double quarter pounder of cheese for me.
Oh, what?
What?
As long as it comes
okay,
by
I'll get it sent to me.
Cheese, I'm happy.
I'll get it sent to me. I'll buy a double quarter pounder of cheese, put it in the box, return it to Amazon, and then order it again for delivery and hope they get the same box.
Perfect. That would work
It might
perfectly.
be worth
Dan.
mentioning as well that there is a post up on ISM for the charity auction.
There is, yeah.
If you'd like to share that around in their own communities, that would be absolutely brilliant if you could do that.
Yeah.
Not mention the chicken nuggets.
Don't mention chicken nuggets.
I've got a spare pack.
What, chicken nuggets?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So yes, this is in what, like 6-7 weeks we got this. So
yeah,
we need to get a scoot on. So we need some people digging deep, and especially more so on Friday the 31st to come and join us and partake in the auction. And let's see what kind of money we can raise for 2 fantastic and very, very worthy charities.
Yeah.
Our whole Friday night will be dedicated to this. It's going to take quite a bit of work logistically for, I'll be honest, mostly Simon for this. Si's got a lot of packaging to do. So we need to sort out with some boxes probably as well, won't we?
I've been saving boxes up.
Good lad.
And I'll save all the ones everything arrives in as well. So
yeah. So there we go. And like I say, we'll get the Just Giving page set up. All right, we'll try and do it over the weekend because if we forget, it'll be about 3 weeks before we do it because you know what we're like. We're terrible.
Yeah. Oh, we are horrible.
Yeah.
Forget everything.
All right, we'll go that far. Yeah, Roland. So yeah, that's planned for the 31st. So please come and join us on the night. The whole night will just be for that. The whole night just be for that. We'll sort out the lots beforehand. We'll let you know a list of what and when things are going up. We'll sort postage costs out roughly, and we'll sort out payment methods as well, which will primarily be PayPal, maybe bank transfer. I think you did that last time, didn't you, Si?
Yeah.
If it's not too difficult for Si, if not, it would be PayPal.
Yeah, there is another way as well, which I'll discuss on the night.
Postal order?
No.
You still get postal orders?
If he mentions pensions, run.
Jet ski on YouTube. 40 grand. Took it all. Yeah.
Just resting in my account.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully have a good night that night. Like I say, raise some money for a fantastic charity. Well, 2 charities. So yeah, we all need to dig deep and see what we can do. We do. There we are. Right then. Let's do. What should we do first?
Time warp.
Again.
Yep.
You see.
You know.
Yeah. Si, put your hands on your hips. Thanks.
Don't forget
Did
to
you say
put
Simon
Play
says?
along.
You see hands on your hips and Joe reappears. Oh dear. Anyway, right, what should we do first?
Well, bearing in mind, Roland's got 2 sections tonight in it with the group, but do you want to get one of them out the way?
No.
What?
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, what should we do first? The group build. Get that one done.
Yeah, let's go for the
why
group
not?
build.
Yeah. Do you want to explain, Al?
Yeah, this is a. Got it.
Don't do it in my style. Don't do it in my style of introduction.
This is the group
You
build.
finished the group build.
That's
Yeah,
my
this
favourite
is a
part
group
of the
build
show.
that we started a long time ago, way back when, which we just haven't got around to. I can't even remember when we did it. When did we do that one? The group build.
3 years ago.
It was a while back, because that Porsche ages ago I did that.
September.
I think it was before COVID.
It could have been. It started the 10th of September, actually, is when it started, and finished at the 10th of December. So it's actually
Not that far behind them, really.
we're not that far behind.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months.
We're gonna look at the kits that everybody's put in the completed section, and go through those, and then you're gonna get the chance to vote on your favourite one, and then the winner will get pride of place at the top of the group build page banner until we get through to doing the next one, basically. So,
Which could be any time in the next 4 years.
Yes.
Steve's in the chat saying, don't forget to set up means for a straight donation to the charity while having to buy a kit. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Just Giving page, Steve. Just Giving, mate. We'll do Just Giving, collate it all together, and then it can go over as a job lot to the charities. We're going to split it 50-50 between them. So,
Yeah.
yes, we will do that, mate. We'll set that up over the weekend. We'll try and get it done. Completed models?
Yes, completed models.
Oh,
On for Luke's section there at the bottom. Right, what are we doing? So we're going to vote on this, aren't we?
We are.
Right.
Yeah.
So not mentioning that.
I don't know. I can't remember. I wasn't listening.
you did actually.
Yeah, he did mention that. So someone's going to go through this. I don't know who's going through this. Is you, Roland?
Roland.
Yes.
Roland is. Why is Roland been doing it, not you, Al?
Because I'm collating the votes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Roland.
Alan can't multitask.
Can't multitask. Yeah.
All do two things at once.
I'm missing that feminine gene.
Right, so this is the German group build that went on from September to December last year. We're going to go through all the builds. You get to pick one. That'll be the winner. Get pride of place on our group build page for probably 6 months till we do the next one. So make a note of your favourite build and the builder, if you can, or buildee, buildster, builder-rooney. And you get to vote at the end for your favourite build. All right, and all the most votes will get pride of place on the group build page. So over to you, Alan.
Roland.
Right. Everybody has waffled on enough. Let's get to the models.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Right, we start with Luke Ward, who is unfortunately not here tonight. Finished up on the 124 ICM Benz Patent Motorwagen. Spelling mistake, there must be a E. 1886. This was a fun little kit, plenty of mistakes and issues, but it was a fun build and I would do it again. But I'd probably get the other version with the plastic wheels, even though the PE wheels looks great. There was a seam along the center on the tire to deal with. Well, seam or not, that came out very sweet.
Good job of that, hasn't he, really?
Really nice. That's very pretty. I like that a lot.
One of them.
Right. Next one is scale model Chris. He says, evening all. My entry is the Tamiya 124 Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. It's a classic beauty. I want to give this a little twist. Paints used were fire scale, fire black McLaren, gold trims, and red leather interior with 2K finish. Added wider wheel arches and set of 3D printed W1 wheels. First time adding wider arches and larger wheels. So a bit of a learning curve for me. I know that the wheels a touch out of scale for the real car. Thanks for looking.
Nice one.
That's good.
Come out
I
nice.
like that.
Very good, Chris. I like it.
Oh, lovely. That's very pretty. Love the interior here, Chris. Very nice. Right, next up is Paul. Paul Hefferman. Hi, everyone. This is my Hella 143 Porsche 962 kit for the German group build. Paints used for the main bodywork was Tamiya white primer, TS8 red for the base color, and TS14 for the black. I decided to mask the scheme as much as I could because the decals, conditions not the best, were matte and looked like they would silver when applied and cut out the important decals part, for example, Kenwood logo, etc. I used Tamiya 1mm, 2mm, and 3mm masking tape for the different size diagonal lines on the side of the body and masking sheet for the larger areas of the body. I was not happy with the original Porsche logo, so I replaced it with El Torito Porsche logos from Spot Model. It's the super clear UV cut gloss, was then applied in thin layers. Wheel rim sprayed with Tamiya primer, TS13 and GSI Krios black fine point Gundam marker for the centers of the rims, added red fabric ribbon to represent seatbelt. Happy with the result despite one of the decals racing number broke up due to old age. Jeez, you put quite a bit of work in that, Paul, I must tell you. That looks
That's really good, Paul.
That's really nice.
It's a striking scheme, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. Very, very nice. Like that, Paul. Like that a lot. Right, next is Rafa Lonzano. This is my entry, and AMT Italeri Porsche 935 baby with a Momo livery. I made the decal based on the Moretti 935 that won his class in Daytona in the 1980s. That's pretty cool.
That's quite nice. That's cool.
Yes,
Good.
That's
Cool.
really
Nice
cool.
scheme.
And unusual.
Yeah.
Really,
I like that.
very nice. Love that. Nice one, Rafa. Next one is Mark Atkinson, Rebel 124, Volkswagen Corrado G60. Primed in UMP pink, painted in Tamiya Alpi Pure Red, and finished with Gravity Spain 2K. Aftermarket scale production 17-inch BBS RS wheels on a slant suspension. Custom G60 number plates, interior seats painted with zero paints, textured charcoal gray, carpets flocked with embossing powder, UMP polishing system used to give it its final shine. Happy overall. And so you should be, buddy. It looks great.
it does.
They're re-releasing that as well.
I re-released it, yeah.
Yeah. Later this year, June, I think it was.
Always like them.
Yeah, cool car.
Yeah, I love that car.
It's a good car, that.
Beautiful.
Right. Next one is Cédric Lefebvre. To change a little with all these cars, this is my little German U-boat from Hobby Boss 1350 scale. Few parts not really hard to build, but the instructions are not really the best of their kind. Also, the Revol kit is better detailed, but whatever is a very nice kit and a good experience among little scales. That's pretty
Pretty
cool.
cool, to be fair. Different.
It's
I
very
like
cool.
I like the 7B. That was a workhorse. Yeah, very, very cool.
That one 350th.
It is.
I've built a few of those. They're good, fun little kits. Those.
Yeah, yeah,
I built a few of the Rebel ones. They're actually quite fun to build.
yeah. Very nice. Like that one, Cedric.
Crazy. Things.
Richard Copeland is in. My entry is the Tacom 116's Wiesel A1 tow with Bundeswehr crew using Tamiya paints.
That's cool.
That's very cool. He has another photo here as well. Very, very cool.
Yeah, it is smart.
Yeah.
Very cool.
A little weasel, like the wood on the axe and the sword.
Camo was good on the figures as well, actually.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
hard to do.
Good detail.
Very cool.
Is that
Last
flat?
one, Richard.
Yeah, will that be flat tarn on them? Do we know?
Believe so.
Here we go. Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew Devoir is in with his entry for the German group build. It's a Italieris 124 Mercedes-Benz 230G, painted in Zero's BMW Saphir orange and gloss black, clear coated using high coat clear and polished using UMP polishing system. The wheels are from a die-cast model, stripped and repainted using Mr. Hobby Super Metallics, chrome with I lost my line here. Chrome with black accents. Considering this was an Italieri kit, it went together fairly well. Thanks for looking. It came out fairly well
Good
too.
job.
Nice, Andrew.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I love it.
Details really are.
Gotta love Calvin on the spare tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
He always puts a nice
Nice
little
one,
twist
Andrew.
on his builds.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Dave Allen is in with his Porsche 959 from Tamiya in 124. Great build, great kit. Primed in Tamiya white, base is Zero Guards red, various Tamiya, Revell and Vallejo paint throughout the rest of the build. Here you go.
Very cool.
It's one of the most advanced cars of its time. It really was a little miracle
Yeah.
car.
One of the most advanced cars of time.
Yeah.
Still is nowadays.
Nice one, mate.
Great car. Right. Next one is Simon Shorey with his Revell 124 Mercedes AMG GT with hobby design detail upset and Plymouth wheels. Mr. Surfacer pink, Zero Cardinal red. Gravity 2K, Tamiya LP paints, UMP polishes. Not a bad kit. A few small fit issues, but overall an enjoyable build. That looks pretty cool, Si.
Nice clean build. So
Very nice.
That looks really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, not bad kit.
Yeah, it came out. You built it very well. Paul Bretland is in with his Tamiya 124 Porsche 993 GT2. Kit details at the bottom. Not a bad kit. A nice, quick, simple build made much better by the beautiful 3D printed Speedline rims Cesar Muniz printed for me. They also came with the front intakes, sight indicators, and a scribing guide for the missing fuel filler cap. Primed in Tamiya pink primer, painted in MAD touch-up paint Porsche Guards red, cleared with Gravity Colors 2K, 3D printed wheels painted in Tamiya GS and Molotov chrome. PE seat belts added inside, clear coat flatted with 3M Trizec 3000, 6000 and 8000. Polished with the ultimate modeling polishing system. All airbrushing done with UMP Apex, Iwata HPC Plus and Iwata Revolution CR3. Very, very crisp.
very cool. Very nice.
I like the look of that.
Isn't it?
That
I
looks
like the
really
look of that
sharp.
a lot.
Yeah, that looks really, really sharp. Here we go. We have Carl Robertson with his Tamiya 112 Jägermeister Porsche. Another off the bench finished. I've used Tamiya white primer, a decanted Gravity Spain Jägermeister orange, various Tamiya LP paints, and tried Max Meyer 2K clear, which to say I'm happy with the result, and polished with UMP polishing solutions, decals, and went down a treat using the UMP solutions. Not a bad build, but the opening panels are not the best fit. Thanks for looking.
Very nice.
Oh,
well, that's
mate.
very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Well, it's a big boy.
Yeah, no, it's a biggie.
Very
Must
cool
be fun
kit.
to build in 12. It looks good. And they came in the original also with a big toothpick.
Mm.
Right. Next is Kevin Marshall. He's in, better late than never, finally completed mine. You weren't late at all. Tamiya 124 Porsche 911 GT3, painted with Gravity Porsche Mexican Blue, and my first ever 2K finish, which also came from Gravity. I bent the kit supplied carpet and cut my own from sheets of very thin self-adhesive felt and attempted a flock defect on the seats with a dusting of scenic snow overpainted with NATO black. Would have loved to see that, Kevin.
nice,
Very cool.
nice colour.
Very clean.
Yeah.
And the fat rear end.
We'll talk about me then.
Very cool. I love that. Love that. Very crisp. Nice build, Kevin. Really cool. Right. Next, last but certainly not least, is Mr. Alan Parker with the new 124 BMW M8 GTE Liberty Production BMW Red Bull I Racing Scheme. Primed and Mr. Surface of 1500 grey. Base coat a mix of MR color 3:6 and 2 at a 1:1 ratio. Cleared with Mr. Super Clear Satin, various LP Mr. Color and Aki colors used elsewhere. Sprayed with my Apex airbrushes at 15 to 20 psi. Thanks for looking, as always.
Very cool, mate.
It's
That
stunning.
is a very, very
Yeah,
stunning
nice.
build.
Great build.
It's a great livery for that car, isn't it?
It is.
Oh,
Those decals,
brilliant,
I like
brilliant,
those
brilliant.
production ones are pretty good.
Which ones were they? Which decals?
Liberty Productions.
I don't think we've ever used any of them.
They're good decals, Paul. I've used a couple of sets of them now. Yeah, can recommend them. They do some great schemes as well.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fireworks
alright.
going off. Yeah, fireworks going off here for some
Okay.
reason.
Right, and that was what we had in the German group build.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Dean's and Chassis is almost a Porsche group build. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome work. Nice one, Roland. So you get the time it takes for Roland to recap quickly and a little bit longer probably to vote for your favourite build. So you're looking at the red Porsche. No, I'm only joking. So go through and pick your favourite build and the name. Please don't just put Porsche. Not tonight.
Yeah.
Not tonight. Remember the build.
And not just Paul's Porsche, because
Yeah.
there's a number of Pauls and a number of Porsches.
Yes. Anyway, try and remember the builder's name and the subject, and the builder the most votes at the end gets pride of place on the group build page for a few weeks. All right?
Absolutely.
For kudos more than anything. All right? So when you're ready, Alan.
Yeah, start your votes, folks. Go for it, Roland.
Peeps.
All right, and the summary is as follows. We start with Luke Ward, with his 124 ICM Benz Patent Motorwagen from 1886. Scale model Chris jumps in with his Tamiya 124 Mercedes 300 SL, which he modified. Next one is Paul Hefferman with his 143 Porsche 962 for the German group build, which this kit is from Heller. Rafael Lozano is in with his Italieri Porsche 935 with a Momo livery. Followed by Mark Atkinson with his Revell 124 Volkswagen Corrado G60. After Mark, Cedric Lefebvre came in with his U-boat. It is the Type 7B, and it's from Hobby Boss in 12350. Richard Copeland is in with the Tacom 116 Wiesel A1 tow with Bundeswehr crew using all the Tamiya paints he could get hold of. Next one is Andrew Devoir. He is in with his Italieris 124 Mercedes-Benz 230G. After Andrew, we have Dave Allen with his Tamiya 124 Porsche 959. After Dave Allen, we have Simon Shorey in with his Revell 124 Mercedes AMG GT. After Simon, Paul Bretland with his Tamiya 124 Porsche 993 GT2. After Paul, we have Carl Roberts with the Tamiya 112 Jägermeister Porsche. Carl Roberts is followed by Kevin Marshall with, another Porsche. Look at that. It's a Tamiya 124 Porsche 911 GT3. And after Kevin, we have not a Porsche. It's the new 124 BMW M8 GTE from Alan Parker. That's it.
Nice one. Fantabulous. We've got a chat to catch up on past there. I think we have, haven't we? I'm sure there was a few other people.
Yeah, I think there's a bit.
Where's the red two? Where are we? Is it there?
I think just where Hoosier scale models joins the chat.
Tracy saying, hello everyone. Just got home at the bench. Carry on. Thank you. Hubert says, saying healthy digit. Hey, Bert.
Hubert.
He's saying it's Simon using a booster seat. Oh, poor Simon.
Oh, bless.
Thanks, Shane. But the one you sent me, of your old one's too small, mate. But thank you anyway.
And it was heavily soiled with God only knows what.
It was gross.
Whatever it was, it tasted very strange.
But thanks for the offer, Shane. Much appreciated.
I'll just go through us guys here quickly. Then. Go on then, Paul. What's your selection, please?
I'm going to have to vote for you, mate.
Thank you. Mr. Scattergun?
Andrew Dubois G-Wagon.
Okay. Mr. Shorey?
Lots of great builds again, but I went for something different. Richard's Weasel, which sounds really bad when you say it out loud.
Very good.
Jamie?
Yeah, I'm going to go for Richard Copeland's Weasel as well, please.
Okay. Joe?
I'm going with your BMW.
It is awesome.
The brown nose, Joe.
Mr. Croak?
I am going to go for Paul Heffernan's Kenwood Porsche because I think in 43rd scale that looks cracking.
That was 143rd.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was 143rd. Wow.
Little header kit as well.
Honestly, it's I like your M8. I thought it was beautiful. That's my vote.
No. Oh, whoa.
Okay. Roland?
I take Paul's Porsche. Our Paul Bretland's Porsche.
Okay. Andy?
I'm going with Paul's red Porsche 993.
Okay. Paul J. Lewis?
I'm going to go with, and please don't faint, Simon Shurey's Merc AMG GT.
Oh,
thank you.
Is Rich there?
Rich.
I don't think he is, no. My vote, oh God, it's a really tough one. It's a tough one. But I'm going to go, again, because of the size of it, and I like the scheme, I'm going to go for Paul Hefferman's little Porsche 962.
I didn't realise it was 143rd.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't realise it.
And it's a hella kit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another
wow.
kit, yeah. Let me just catch up on the votes in the chat.
Right then, where was I at? So, Cedric is there.
Simon using the booster seat.
Kits. Yes, the booster seat one. Hi, Paul, the team, and everybody. Hello, mate. David Toops is there. Hello, guys. Hello, David. Happy birthday to the other day. Well, David's birthday yesterday or the day before. I forget now. It was one of them.
Happy birthday, David.
Mark, I just popped it up. It's got the family over. It's supposed to give them some attention. We're watching catch up. Cheers, Mark. He's there saying evening, chaps. Hello, mate.
Ooh.
We've likely had 3 prime ministers since the last group build update.
Yeah, pretty much.
JMC there saying hello all. Tuning in for the first time in a couple of years. Great to see some model making talk again. Well, welcome, mate.
Hello, mate.
Oh, God. You sound like best then. Was that you, Jamie?
What?
You went, all right, mate. It sounded like your voice went dead weird.
No, I don't think so.
All right, mate.
Hello. Oh, I do.
He's
Yeah,
trying to his male accent.
Anyway.
Never mind. Reading the chat here. You already butted on me once. I'm not Dan. I'm not Dan.
The winner of the German group.
Anyway, Jenny Taylor, go on now.
Winner of the German group build. Right, a fair margin in all fairness. is Mr. Luke Ward with his Benz painted motor wagon.
It's
Well done, Luke.
done, Luke.
He's not even here to accept his win.
I know.
No.
I know.
Yeah, no,
Terrible.
it's
It's a really
shocking.
good job.
You
on
should
that.
pass it on to second place. Who was that, Alan?
Yeah, that would be me, but
Put your picture up with his name. See if you notice.
well done to
Yeah, well done, Luke. Well done.
Oh, well done, mate.
Yeah, well done, everyone. Thanks for all your votes as well. Well done, everyone that took part as well. Well done.
Definitely.
Yep.
Right. Dean said, I've already read that. Can Roland read it out in Scottish? I doubt it. Ray Aquilina
You
said,
can hardly read it out in English.
yeah, that's a good point. Ray Aquilina says, hi, my best friends. Hope you're all good. Not bad, mate.
Hey, right.
Great.
Matt Tab's with us. Evening all. A few minutes for our kids at recess. Thought I'd pop on. Thank you, mate.
Nice one.
At Toilet Maker saying, Paul ISM, do you clear of your Molotov Chrome? If so, what with? A tip I got from Cy, and it might have been Alan as well, was to use alkali aquagloss.
Yeah.
You lose a bit of the sheen, but it is still chromy looking.
Yeah.
Yes. So alkali aquagloss. You've got to let it dry though. So you need to do your gloss black base, which somebody's asked a question about that somewhere else tonight, haven't they? I think it's in Dan's section.
Yep.
You got to put your gloss black base down, let that dry for at least 24 hours, put your Molotov down, let that dry for at least 24 hours, and then put your alkali down. The longer you can leave it between all three of those coats, the better. I would honestly leave it a couple of days between your base and the Molotov before you do anything over the top. You do lose a bit of the shine, but you genuinely can handle it, can't you, Si? You can actually handle it properly.
Yeah, it's much better.
It is a lot better. Robert Johnson said, hello, Sarah from Ontario. Hello, mate. It's a Porsche group build. It was. We've got loads of votes. I know there is some comment in amongst here. Keith has to go back to work. See you later, mate.
Yeah, pretty.
Got an evening from Matt B. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Evening, Matt.
Shane said he tried cleaning it, but a bit of trouble when he had the runs.
Surely it's better not to clean things when you've got the runs, to wait till the runs are gone, then come back and clean them.
Yeah.
And anyway, no. Sure.
No.
Don't go there.
Be too specific on diarrhea there for no reason at all. So.
Oh, dear.
And yeah, congratulations to Luke as well. Well deserved.
Yep. Won't go that far. Deserved.
There we go. So there we are. There's one section out of the way. Mr. Scattergun, should we do yours?
Yep, can't do.
Go on then, mate. Let's whip it out.
There is a small confession to make.
Oh.
Let me guess, you forgot to do the forum.
Maybe.
Are you rolling through the week?
I made the post, but I might have clicked preview by accident and not the other button. That,
Oops.
yeah.
The daisy.
Dear.
If you're watching and you was expecting to see the no.
There's 3 people on the forum in uproar here.
Yeah. Next week.
I'm only joking. It's 1. I'm only joking. But sorry if anyone watching.
Yes, I apologise, and I shall post
just,
up
just a
first.
mistake. At least roll and backtracked and went and put it up. Have to blame him for things.
I only noticed about an hour and a half ago, so it'd have been pointless.
Idea. Oh look, it's my build. Oh no, it's not.
So there is only face ache this week, and the first one out the gate this week is Little Si. Sorry, Big
That's a nice colour,
Watch
Si.
it.
Yeah, I wish I thought of that colour.
Orange.
Months ago.
Anywho, this is his current whip. It's a Tamiya Lexus LFA in 24th scale. His body is primed, painted, and 2K'd. The base color is 0 Lexus LFA Sunset Orange, and work has started on the running gear.
Looking good, mate.
Get in there.
So good.
Looking good.
Nice little kit.
Is it just your light darkening your orange? Because it looks very dark there.
Yeah, possibly.
Did you put it over white or grey primer?
White.
White. Holy bits of plastic, Batman.
We have Mr. Michael Noble next, and this is a Airfix 72nd scale Westland Sea King.
Very cool.
He's finishing up all the test fitting and flash removal, and it will be RAF yellow once complete.
Excellent.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool.
Is there a newer toolkit to the one I've got behind me? Did Airfix re-release this as a new tool?
I've no idea.
Right there.
Yes, there is a later one, but I think it's a later variant. I'm not sure they did
I
that.
would love to build that kit that's up on there behind me, but I've had it out of the box and put the fuselage halves together. Oh,
Yeah, the old one is awful, isn't it?
whoever did the box art for Airfix, fair play to them. Good job.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho.
Hello.
Let's click some buttons. This is Mr. Nick Lindsay next, and this is a Roden 32nd scale Skymaster 02. It's a horrible kit, brittle plastic, ejector pin marks, and some fit issues. Add flash and incorrect part numbering on the instructions. However, he's managed to get this far. The instrument panel is hand painted, as the decals were awful. He scratch built a headset, added wiring to the radio and avionics. Avionics shelf at the rear. Shelf, I'm guessing. This is going to be an early version 02 before the Reams links entered service with the Rhodesian Air Force. This build is for the Rhodesia Museum in Bedford.
Very cool.
Cool.
Very, very cool.
Looking good, Nick. Very nice.
Way to push through a tough
Nice
kit.
detail.
This is second pick. It says engine one added. Need to do the same with the pusher engine at the rear as well.
Very cool.
Very cool.
As long as he's got a bucket to fill, it should be golden.
Noisiest airplane in the sky.
Is it really loud?
It is horrifically loud because if you look at that picture, the engine is literally sitting right in the passenger compartment. It's got an engine in the front and a pusher in the back.
Right. Pusher in the back?
Yep. Pusher in the back.
Wow, that escalated quickly. This Mr. Peter Milgate is next, and there's picture and words like dyslexia.
Separate.
I've got to read and then click the picture. He says, very much early stages of work in progress. It's a Mezzo Mix 1/12 scale Ford Escort. Is primed and then painted in zero paint. A feeble attempt to mask off the striping. That will need revisiting. Also working on an engine, axle, and detail stuff, and it started to come together. It'll be all right when it's finished. Alclad metallics, various Tamiya LPs and acrylics, and plenty of frustrated swearing.
Is that Trosco one we seen the other week?
Yeah.
I'm guessing, yes.
I inquired about this. Did I tell you?
No.
And he said he'd get back to me and send me a sample for a build.
Ooh.
He wants to be sending you 2 samples.
I couldn't build 2, mate. One will do me. He's just waiting on some supplies from somewhere. I got you with that one, haven't I? Every time. Wait for, I think it was something about resin from China because of the pandemic over there. They meant to stop production or something. But yeah, I reached out to him, and yeah, he's going to send me one. So that's epic, that Peter. I can't wait to see this thing built.
Yeah,
that's a BDA engine there, isn't it? It looks really good as well.
Does look good. I like that.
Really good. The interior looks good. Look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? Get 2 sets of wheels with it as well.
Yeah.
That's epic, that, mate. Look at that. Did the decals come with the kit, Peter? They're really good as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's nearly Fast and Furious on the side stripes, but
yeah,
they're
it
not.
is very,
yeah.
Very cool.
What year?
Like
what year would that be?
Is it a Mark 1 or Mark 2? Look like a
Mark 1.
Mark 1
about 70.
69 to 75, were they?
Something like that.
Yeah, very cool.
Early 70s.
And this second one, Mr. Peter Milgate again. He says back off the shelf for Doom is restarted his 12th scale Tamiya Williams FW14B with full top studio sets. Had lost, will due to a problem painting, but I've sorted it now after some time away, and his mojo has returned and it's ready for decals now.
Oh, nice, mate.
Very cool.
Very nice. Very,
Looking
very
forward
nice.
to seeing that with all that detail.
Yeah, that'll look
That'll be
good.
really good.
Mr. Steve Grimsrud. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry if I butchered your name.
Sorry, Steve. A bit of a moron.
Yes, definitely. He says he's finished the Revell 25th scale 1970 Charger from Fast and Furious, and now breaking the Tamiya Suzuki GSX back out of the box. Got a little overwhelmed with the sheer number of parts, but ready to tackle it.
Very cool.
That's one, Steve.
Very cool.
Good, Steve.
Mate.
That's that.
Nice one.
And that's his holy parts, Batman.
Yeah, isn't it?
Have you?
Wowzers.
Very, very nice.
Well, as long as his mojo's returned and he's going to kick its ass, then fair play.
Exactly, yes.
This is Mr. Robert Adams. He's converting a Bandai scale ATST to an IDF machine. Many extras added, such as cast texture, anti-slip texture, loads of PE and ball armor around the back, as well as hydraulic lines for the legs and feet, loosely based on a Merkava.
Cool.
I like that.
Very nice.
Very nice.
The ball and chain malarkey. I tried that on a piece of armor that never made it. It never made it. It died a horrible death.
Oh dear.
It never got photographed. It never got displayed anywhere. It just died. It's horrible, horrible, horrible things. Horrible. Anywho, we digress again. Mr. Craig Stadius is next. To me, a 24 scale LFA for the Gary Pashler Memorial build. He's got the panel lines done. He wasn't happy with the original colour, so he flattened it back. Did another couple of coats of LP46, which turned out better, and got the 2K Gravity clear on. It's not his best clear coat, but it needs polish to hopefully make it better.
Good.
Nice one, Craig.
Good though.
Yeah.
It's a nice colour.
Mate.
Very nice.
It is a nice colour.
I'm dreading polishing it, those A-pillars.
Yeah, don't press on hard.
No.
Don't ask me how I had to fix mine twice.
Yeah, I
know. This is Mr. Stephen Burns. I sidetracked this and then I just looked down at the floor. I don't know why. He's managed to build most of his Mr. Craft 72nd scale Super Lynx HMA 8 while doing boring e-learning for work. It will be going over the pond in the garden along with a Harrier of the same scale and a Millennium Falcon.
Brilliant.
Oh God, that was quite funny. Dive. Uh-oh. This is wrong section, Paul.
The Luke section, but he didn't put it up.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Put yours as a second guess.
This is Mr. Paul J. Lewis next. He says, "Hi, Daniel," with 2 A's. Good lad. Quite correct. It says so on my birth certificate. And model kit wranglers everywhere. He's currently working on this. It's a 12th scale F1 McLaren M19A from 1972 from Model Factory Hero. The engine took quite some time to get to the present stage, but there have been issues. For a brand new release, it surprised him to find minor engine details have been omitted by MFH. Details that he had to scratch build, and some of the color callouts in the instructions were inaccurate compared to the actual vehicle. Silver being replaced even with black. Still loads to do, obviously. Further updates soon. Thanks for viewing, PJ.
You know, just looking at those pictures, you'd have no idea how close that engine came to flying out the window.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It looks good though, mate. You've done a good job so far.
Looking great.
Looks awesome.
Nice.
I should get
Mr.
one when you
Hugh-
find out all the issues, Paul.
Yes.
What?
I should get one when you find out all the issues and fed it back to them.
Oh, okay, no worries.
This is Mr. Hugh Gordon next. He's slogging it out with a his 48 scale F111F for Mr. Pashley's LFA memorial build. Apparently, it stands for low flying aircraft.
Very good.
Looking good, Hugh.
I like that.
I love it. I love it.
And he's also getting close to the finish line with the Revell 48 scale Tornado GR1B. I like that.
Maggot.
That's
Very
a
cool.
very, very,
That's
very,
nice.
very nice camo pattern he's got going on right there.
Looks sweet, doesn't it?
It's looking awesome, Hugh.
Does look good.
Does look good. Very nice.
Moving on to Mr. Dave McRae next. He says, evening all, been working on this 24 scale Fujimi Porsche 917K. After tons of cutting, filling and sanding, he's got the colour on the body shell. He's primed it with Mr. Surfacer, base coat of Mr. Colour Gloss Black, then Mr. Colour Silver number 8 over the top. Martini livery decals next. He started the decals today and they were super fragile, multiple splits as he was applying them. So he's now waiting on replacements arriving from IndyCars. Cheers. Have a good evening.
Not sure they're any better.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're just a beautiful car, aren't they?
Lovely shit.
Did anyone see the picture? I think somebody shared the star. I know they didn't. I was going to share it. I forgot. On one of the pages today, there's a picture of that thing naked with its body on. And that
Oh, yeah.
it looks as flimsy as hell. Do you see how far forward the driver's feet
Yeah.
are? Well, they're
Yeah.
God damn, you crashing that, you're dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
Many
sting.
I've seen thicker framework on kids' freaking swings.
Them cheap ones.
Yep.
This is Mr. Andrew Dubois next. He says, evening, Dan and crew. Evening. This week he's been working on the LFA for Gary Pashley's memorial build. So far, the body has been painted in Zero's RAF medium sea grey with other body panels painted in Zero's BMW Urban Green and Nissan Chicane Yellow. The chassis and engine parts have been painted using various Mr. Hobby Super Metallics. Thanks for looking.
Cool.
Very cool.
Gonna be
Well, you
interesting.
can see on that photograph there, can't you? Though, like the A-pillars, how like flimsy they are.
Oh my God. I broke mine exactly there on both sides twice.
Yeah.
It were a nightmare. It nearly got squished and binned. But because of why we were doing it, it got carried on.
There's also wider all braking as well. Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you never know. Mine ended up with a good slug of CA glue around the back. It were.
He's looking up and cursing us.
Yeah. No, he's laughing at us
Exactly.
Yeah, probably actually.
as he's looking up. This is Mr. Sean Tagami next. He says this week he's been working on the 24 scale Tamiya Lexus LFA. The engine bay is finished and the body has been painted in McLaren's fire black and cleared with Gravity Spain's Duquet.
Looking good,
Very
mate.
cool.
Very nice. Like that carbon detail.
Nice carbon wire.
Put my teeth in.
Yeah, that carbon work is quite nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyes.
Yeah, everybody put your sunglasses on or look away from the screen momentarily.
Oh, let's try for sudden.
Yeah, this is Mr. Robert Judson next.
That's a nice orange. That
That
is.
is-
It's a bit wide awake, isn't
Very
it?
cool.
Oh my God.
I'm awake now.
It says here is the painted body of his Tamiya 24 scale GR Supra. He's painted it in neon orange by House of Colour to replicate one in his area. It's quite bright and hard to photograph. It will get 2K'd tomorrow. Thanks for looking.
Quite nice, an understatement.
Right, I've took it off. I've took it off the screen, people. That I'm
If I
open.
blink, I can still see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, afterglow. Yeah.
I'm hoping by the time he gets a 2K on it, I'm hoping it just calms it down enough where you can actually see it.
You'll be getting an ASBO for that.
Oh, you get more than an ASBO.
That's good though.
Mr. Chris Stover is next. He's working on this 16th scale MRAP. It's a nice simple kit by 1/16 standards.
Cool there.
Action Man's riding in that. Just saying.
Yeah.
Adam.
I am tempted. I like that. I really am.
You ought to do one, Jamie.
Yeah, I am. I'm tempted, mate. I really am.
Should do a Camaro first, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have Mr. Cy White next. He says, evening, hope you're all well. Working on one of his favorite cars. It's a Nissan Skyline GTR R34 Nismo. He's got the chassis done, although it needs a wash. Just working on the interior now. Hopefully this one will be midnight purple. Cheers for looking.
Very cool.
Good.
Very, very tidy seats, those. Very tidy.
Yeah.
Ooh. This is Mr. Paul Bertland next.
Make it full screen and make sure it's HG, Dan.
I'll try my very
Make sure you got the
best.
sound up for the. Anyway,
Who sung that, Si?
don't know.
Just click on it. Don't click on the play. There you go. Yeah, do that. Click on the cog.
No, there.
Yeah, make it HD. And then make it full size. Take it back to the beginning.
Where's the
It's
dog?
right on the bottom left.
I'm blind, don't panic.
Well done, Dan.
And go.
Hang on.
And again.
Otherwise, press the space button.
Broken it.
Oh,
He's got fingers like pigs.
Broken the internet.
It's just gone wrong, hasn't it?
Close it again.
When
Minimum,
is
rather. The
Gate
2 hours
key.
bottom right.
the what key?
Oh, you're on a Mac, aren't you? Should be the same anyway.
Somebody's got some new Hot Wheels in the background.
There you go. Now I'll go big. Yes, I have. That's right, Andy.
Nope.
What the?
Nope.
Well, I'll tell you what I see so far looks damn pretty.
Just go on those thingy and just zoom in then maybe, Dan. No, don't do SD.
I'm just trying to see if it'll just do it again.
QR code, Dan. QR code.
Inspect.
Can you zoom in on that and just press play?
Stand by, caller. No, I can't.
Put this video.
All that effort.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Does look awesome.
If you get an angle where you can see it, it looks great.
No, it looks awesome.
It's looking
That
good.
color is beautiful.
Oh, God, I took that video especially for this now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that worked really, really. I don't know why. I have no idea.
Oh, well, moving on.
It's definitely pressing that button.
Looking good though. I like
It's
the
Shiny
just
anyway,
after
Paul. It's shiny.
We saw it now from quite a few angles. It looks amazing.
I let it spin round like a dick, but it might be different on the screen.
Don't worry about it. Go to the next one.
But this is his.
Short call.
It's a Camaro for his buddy build with Mr. Joe Cameltoe. Speaking of which,
Speaking of whom?
this is Mr. Joe Cameltoe next. He says this week he's been busy doing a buddy build with Paul, and we're building a Revell 69 Camaro Z28 RS in 25th scale. Just a quick look at his first time using 2K Clear. Is very happy with how it turned out. Thanks for looking.
Way to go, Joe. Looks great.
Joe.
What?
Very nice.
It's way better than that red one.
Yeah.
Beautiful blue.
Horrible people, aren't they? Horrible.
Oh, look at this thing.
Mr. Anthony Rico is next. He says, "Hey guys, hope you're all well. Getting the stowage positioning on the Hobby Boss 48 scale Sherman down. He's also made a tarp out of tissue, rolled it up, tied it, and then dropped watered down white glue on it. And he just needs to paint it now."
Is that how he does it? Right. Okay.
That's 1/48 scale.
Wow.
Such good kits. Those 48 Tammy kits are awesome.
Yeah,
It does look awesome.
That's so cool.
Nice
Someone
work,
says
Anthony.
Hobby Boss stuff.
It's a Hobby Boss kit.
Oh, is it Hobby Boss? Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us
that's
the
cool.
size of it by the time you pot next to it.
Yeah.
I do like that though. It looks
Tiny.
good.
Oh,
I like that. I like that a lot.
And he's also working on this
one.
for the Le Mans Group build. It's a Tamiya
Oh,
24 scale Nissan R89C, and his engine is painted. He's busy trying to do some wiring now.
I could see it on the engine now.
Have you wiped your glasses, Si?
Yeah, I just did. I could see it on the engine now. I couldn't see it when I first looked at it.
Mr. Darrell E. Masters is next.
Oh,
This
nice.
is a Revell 1/9 scale Mandalorian Dio. I'm going to say it might be a crash Dio, looking at that.
I'm actually looking forward to that being finished. That will look awesome.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
actually.
A lot of heads.
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah. Well, Darrell likes a lot of head, apparently.
Oh,
Mr.
Oh,
Dunkirk is next.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
I absolutely love these.
looking good, Daniel.
Very good.
He says progress on his 24th scale Bell Kits 6R4. His 2K is done. It's Gravity Spain. 3 coats through the UMP Apex.
That
That's
looks the
very
best
cool.
he's done.
Yeah,
See,
That was
brief
really
and to the
good.
point.
yeah.
I love that, Dan. I love that.
Thank you.
And the final one of the evening is Mr. Alan Parker. He says, "Hey Dan, started on one from the Gary Passler collection. It's a Fujimi 24th scale 458 Italia."
Taking out the boxes and count, Alan.
Say again, sorry.
Just taking out the boxes and count.
That's actually got some bits stuck on it.
Is it?
Yeah, all the
There was a
rear end stuck on.
McDonald's chip stuck to it
Is that-
when he opened it.
Is that what Gary did? Is that what Gary did before he sent it to you? Well, it got sent.
Yeah, Gary stuck all the rear bumpers. I've stuck 3 parts onto it, to believe it or not, which you can't actually see. So the front
And you run a
bits-
sander
Finished
across
that,
it.
didn't it?
I did a job not yesterday, day before, and we're digressing slightly, but it's a Ferrari related digress. And we pulled up outside this job, bloke come out, ginger mullet, and I'm not joking, curly, Keith Lemon all the way. And I'm trying not to laugh. And he went, "Can I just pull my car out at garage?" Yeah, no bother. I'm thinking he's already got a Merc and a Range Rover on drive. All of a sudden he pulls out an F80 out at garage. Oh my God, I nearly tinkled myself. It was like gunmetal grey with black wheels, and then it sounded like a lawnmower to start with, and then it warmed up slightly, and then when he booted it off up street, the active exhaust kicked in. It were like the God of Thunder gargling nails. It were awesome. But it were, yeah. And then I asked him exactly how much he paid for it, and yeah, just shy of 300 bags. It was wow, eye-watering price.
Did you ask if you could go, Dan?
Hey, what?
Did not ask you if you could have a go?
No, because I'd have stuffed it around a lamppost instantly.
Oh, you put his quote up.
Of course I did. The second I seen back end of that Ferrari, it went straight up. And that is it for the evening.
Well done.
Dan.
Excellent.
Well done, Dan.
Well done, Dan.
Thanks,
Well
Dan.
done, apart from the video. Well done.
That weren't my fault.
Oh, it's fine. Just leave me out. Been left out this week. I got no chicken nuggets yesterday, so what's the difference?
Oh God.
Oh boy.
You got no chicken nuggets? Weirdly, I went to McDonald's yesterday. I got extra chicken nuggets. I didn't want them. I just threw them away.
Can you tell you the story of how I didn't get chicken nuggets in?
I heard it today.
That'll be
You're
a hero.
going to throw Hannah under the bus again, are you?
I think you
Well,
should.
yeah.
For that.
It's everything in the bag. Yeah, it's all in there. Yeah, we get home. Where's your chicken nuggets? What do you mean?
Oh.
There's no chicken nuggets in there. I was like, you're taking a piss, aren't you? And I can say piss. Piss and shit allowed. Piss and shit allowed. I've always said it.
No.
Double standards.
No.
No, never mind.
Flag on the play. 5 yards.
Scattergood. Scattergood. For the acceptable swear words.
Piss and shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And why are they? Because they've become more socially acceptable in society today. We agreed about this years ago. So,
Now, see you next Tuesday.
you're not having that one. Or F you tomorrow and all the other words. I spent 15 quid and got no chicken nuggets.
Oh, I'd have been gutted. I'd have been driving
Came
back.
out here, sulked and had toast. It was great.
Still salty, isn't it?
Honestly, though, driving down the drive-through and you say to your missus, check it, because you know you got to check McDonald's, don't you?
Yeah.
They always
Yeah.
rinse the stuff in that bag, don't they? Right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's there. Yeah, it's all there. Excellent, let's go, get home. Where's your chicken nuggets? I don't know.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
Not bitter at all then, Paul, no?
You can see that sits deep.
The lads were here last night when they came out. I was a bit pissed when they came out. I was like,
Yeah.
It's only been going on about it for 2 days.
an hour, waiting for a haircut for James. And I didn't even get my chicken nuggets. Anyway, never mind. Right then.
Oh boy.
Poor Hannah.
Poor Hannah.
Well, you won't let her forget this, will you, for another 5 years?
This story will never go away.
Was
Every time.
was any of Hannah's food missing?
Huh?
No.
No, I
Any
haven't
of James's food
Only
missing?
mine. No, only
No.
actually mine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're fully entitled to your man sulk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Your
though.
hangry
Goes-
man sulk.
James, the little boy, goes, Dad, would you like some chips? And I was like, no.
Oh, bless him.
Hannah did say you can have my chicken sandwich. And I said, I don't want a chicken sandwich, I want my chicken nuggets.
It's not the same, is
Yeah,
it?
the most annoying thing, I got the bloody dips. And they always forget.
Oh.
If they're going to forget anything, always the dips, isn't it? No, I got a separate bag with dips in. Yeah.
Such a
That
first
one
world
sits
problem.
deep. That needs therapy. That's what that needs.
I know. It does.
Definitely
Anyway,
not bitter.
there we go.
Years.
Buggergate. There we go. The scandal of the missing chicken nuggets.
Well, if it's any consolation to you, Paul, me and the daughter went to a McDonald's last night because we were the only two eating because everybody else was out. And I ordered a big tasty. They brought it over to the table, opened the box, took a bite of it, stone cold. Stone cold, honestly.
A new one.
Oh, damn right, yeah.
There's not much consolation on Alan, to be honest.
No, it's not.
It was. It was.
You know the biggest joke of it all? Hannah kicked off to McDonald's. They gave us a £5 gift voucher.
Yeah.
The McNuggets are like £4, so they gave us a quid for me not getting my tea.
Well, you say that, Paul, but I took it back and I had to wait that long for them to cook another one. By the time I got back, all my chips and everything were cold by then.
Well, you should set them back as well.
But like perpetual circle, isn't it? It's never ending.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I would anytime if part of the meal is missing. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
they
you're
get a
not
whole
leaving the
lot
rest of it here because it's going to go cold.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
it away,
And my drinks
serve
are
it properly.
the Coke's gone cold, everything, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you don't want
the
that.
ice is melted.
My milkshake's turned into a milk.
It's not shaking a no.
But anyway, moving on. We got any chat to catch up on? Go on, Dan, I'll let you do the chat.
Yeah. Where do we get to? Aftab says, congrats, Luke. Gary K, Mr. Model Works in the chat saying evening, chaps.
Hello,
That's
buddy.
scary.
I've already read it.
Oh, okay.
I sure said
Master Time Maker says, thanks. Did we?
I did, yeah. I
I-
said it twice.
Okay.
No, I've read.
Possibly.
I did read that bit. That's where Alan was butting in on us.
I
Okay.
never butt in. I never butt in.
How rude.
I think.
Why would I butt in?
Shut up, Alan.
It's literally the last no more votes. I think we're up to. Oh, no, 'cause I said hello to Gary. I don't know where I got to here.
Talking to
Yeah.
Gary, all his tomato sauces all over these spoons.
You sure it's tomato sauce?
Well,
No mayonnaise. There's no mayo in there, is there?
that's debatable.
Yeah, masturbatable. Mr. Toilet Makers, info Paul. I actually wrote that down. Shut up, Dan. So proud of you. Why is everyone looking shocked?
Carry on.
Oh, what happened?
Don't know.
Nothing.
Now.
Nothing to say. Move on.
What's the best thing about Lemner's cars? I think it means Le Mans. They are all land rocket at 250 mile an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Pass.
That was a great silence. That was.
I'm looking for the post.
I can normally decipher things where I'm like, "Hey."
Oh, you read that as it said. I'm not sure I get it. What is the best thing about Le Mans cars?
You're too late, Dan. Too late.
They are fast motors, that's for sure.
What?
David Toops.
Yeah, I sent a message to Mezzo Mix about the kit, never heard back. Sorry, mate. He responded to me really quick, actually. Drop another one to him, mate. I think he's a sole trader, and he's probably just missed your email, mate. Drop another message. He was quite a nice bloke to talk to, actually. He was, but I know he's having a few supply issues. Yes. And Peter's saying, Paul, you only get one set of wheels. You get two. There's two versions of the kit. There's a rally one and a road car. The road car's lowered. One of the kits does come with two sets of wheels. I've seen it on the website. I forget which one it was, though. No decals. Tried to source them the right scale, but tried to paint them not very successfully. They looked all right on the picture, mate.
Yeah.
Just looking at the Mezzo Mix site, the 112917 looks phenomenal. Ooh, didn't see that one. Don't think. Fair elbow, says Daryl. Forget the last word. No, Sean. Nope. Daryl had a bacon tasty today. I was thinking, choked it down. You know, a Whopper. Whoppers are awesome, aren't they?
Ooh.
A double Whopper. Double Whopper. Even the gherkins are good at Burger King.
An XL bacon double cheeseburger.
Do you remember the Angus burger they did years ago?
Yeah.
They were good. They were really good.
Yeah.
You always get around to
chili cheese bites. Chili cheese bites are.
Give me a double Whopper with cheese any day.
Yeah, double Whoppers are
And double Swiss.
And Five Guys now. I have my first one.
Oh, hold on.
Somebody else, who else had the five? It was Andrew. Yeah, Andrew said the five. Anyway, we're on to food talk now. This is
not good.
Dangerous.
Joe's new section.
The culinary section.
Joe, your section, culinary. It's cooking tips with Joe. cooking tips, not touching. Just to clear that up. All right? Save that for off air. Although Alan does have to get very close to the camera.
Yes.
According to that video earlier, anyway. We could have dodgy clip of the week, Alan, from Alan.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Plenty of that.
No, definitely don't want that.
You didn't get it, did you? Anyway, my friend ordered a burger from McDonald's a few years ago and he only got 3/4 of his burger. Wow.
Yeah.
3/4 pounder.
Oh dear, I nearly said words.
All the stories don't eat the shite. McDonald's are right. Chicken nuggets are good. I love the chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Chicken select.
Yeah, I prefer chicken.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
Their wraps aren't bad either. Some of the wraps are quite nice.
Yeah. So later the show, just finished work. Hope you had a good night. I'm now playing catch up. Hello, Dave. Dave Robertson's there.
I know.
Silence.
Hey, top tip: if you're watching on catch up, increase the speed to like 1.75, and you'll eventually catch up.
Funny, I thought we were going mental.
Yeah. Well, you will catch up, but it's live then, so you know.
Could do.
Does work.
Well,
That's a good tip, that Dan. Thanks. Anyway,
on that note,
what should we do? What do you reckon, Jamie? What should we do next? We've got Simon's section, Roland's, we've got questions for the crew.
Tea
and
break.
Robin too.
Let's do Paul's. We'll do Paul's question. I'll do yours, Paul.
Yes.
Okay, buddy. No worries. Hang on a sec.
Paul very kindly was volunteered / offered. I can't remember how it happened now, but somehow he's been lumbered to do questions.
He was ordered. Let's be honest. He was ordered.
He's outshot all with his picture. So, Alan, we need to delegate to Paul here to get new section pictures for everything because he's.
I think he's got himself a job there, earned himself the job, hasn't he?
Yeah.
If you get bored for the week, Paul, you know.
If I get bored through the week, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And you fancy doing some more of these pictures for the rest of the sections? That would be epic.
Right. I might have to do that gradually over a number of weeks. But yeah, okay. I'll do it.
No problem. Whenever
Well,
you.
as long as it's done for next Friday, that'll be fine.
Yes.
No, it
Oh, that's
won't.
cool.
Ain't going to happen for next Friday.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Might
Is
have
it?
one or two of them, but
No,
anyway, moving on.
Anyway, yeah, Paul's question of the week is a very good question tonight as well. So over to Paul. There are some lengthy responses in here. We did talk about this before we went live, and I think we did kind of agree, well, I did anyway, that they should all be read out in full. So
Yes.
there are some lengthy replies, but it's people talking from the heart about something that they're passionate about or their reasons. So I think it's worth the time given to explain things. Well, great question from Paul this week. Over to you, Paul.
Okay, just to recap the question because you haven't read it. According to the UK's National Toy Council, building model kits promotes dexterity as well as other cognitive skills such as planning, problem solving, and logical thinking. What would you consider to be other benefits of building a model kit? Okay.
Yeah.
First up, one of the contributors was Mr. Luke Ward. He says the big one is the help for mental health. I found a creative outlet helps us so much when you have something on your mind or if you have anxiety. Being able to jump in the cave alone or in a hangout can help you forget about your worries, even if it's just for a few hours every couple of days.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's one of the larger
Definitely.
ones. Howard Laird sent us a response. He says, I suffer from physical and mental health. The physical problems can prevent me from being at the bench often and have caused me to spend more and more time at home, which is why I revisit the hobby. For me, it's escapism, using my imagination to get lost in what I am trying or wanting to recreate, removes from any current situation I have going on that may have a negative impact on my health and sanity. One of the stages of the build that I really enjoy is collating references. This can lead to learning history of things, analysis of why something is how it is, especially weathering, or even discovering something entirely different than what you wanted, than what you were looking for, by ending up going off a tangent with the research. This all adds to the escapism that I get from planning and building any project. Motivation can be a bugbear. Something I this is a bit confusing here. To deal with, motivation is to stop working on my current project and move on to a future planned build or start the reference hunting for something else. This will usually inspire me to return to whatever current project I'm on. I do a lot of off-build work too. So even if I am not directly involved in the build, I'm still modeling.
Yeah.
Still yet to fully complete a model as a build since I started, but that is what it is. I never force anything. I actually think I may get something finished this year. Watch this space.
Yeah, nice one, Howard.
Very true.
Okay, I thanked him for his response, and he came back with an addition. I know a lot of people struggle with things in life, and a lot of people use a creative outlet of some form to combat these things. Shared experiences can only help one another.
100%.
Definitely.
I'm
Definitely.
going to confuse everyone that doesn't know, but nice one, Dave, for commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool. Yeah.
Okay, this is fairly lengthy, so stay with me, guys. Okay, this is from Digsby James. Okay, mental health for sure. I was encouraged by my doctor to get back into the hobby. At the time, my hands shook nearly constantly, and my nervous system was literally stuck in overdrive. Diagnosis: acute accumulative PTSD, acute anxiety, acute depression, etc. It has been a battle for me, for both me and my family. At first, I thought it was nuts as my hands shook so much, but then sticking with it, and at the beginning, was it over frustrating. But slowly we could all see a positive impact. I'm also a huge history fan, also a motorcycle racing fan, and especially military. Okay, my grandfather served in WW2. I was a member of the BAF and was at Dunkirk. Made it home and fought as an AA gunner during the Battle of Britain, and then returned to France on D-Day. His brother was a glider pilot during the war. His other brother was at Burma, hence my interest in history. So when my mojo has been down, I have enjoyed the other aspects of the hobby. As others here have mentioned, the research is enjoyable. The collecting of kits is enjoyable, and so many times it leads me down a terrific path of discovery and learning.
Paul, just scroll down a bit, mate, because we can't see the rest of it.
I'm sorry, I'm not actually reading that. I'm reading it off paper.
Just scroll down. Thank you.
Just give me the nod if I need to do it again.
Okay.
Then there is then there is this group and its powerful dynamic support of encouragement and inspiration. I learned so much from fellow modelers. This group even helped me to get back to therapy and helped carry me through the death of my younger brother. The suicide of my younger first cousin, who was like our baby brother both were in 2014. Then my dad to a combination of cancer and infection. And then last February 1st, my mom to COVID. Being able to jump on here to see the work of all the members, to join the Friday Live shows, especially the day I had to make a decision with both my parents. Where am I? I've lost myself now. There we go. I just can't put into words the help. This past year, I've also had to deal with my therapy dog, who attacked two other dogs on two separate by just a couple of days. I had to put him down, and then just days after buying my car, stress hit me, and I spent a month with double vision. I know I'm authoring a book here, but like someone already mentioned, there may be someone out there who needs to know the advantages of this wonderful hobby. It is a worthy hobby. For me, it is therapeutic. The community here on ISM, I'm grateful for. I look forward to the day when I can actually join a hangout. Trust me, I'm working on that.
Yeah.
I hope this encourages you. And remember, it is a decision that deserves commitment, because in the end, you are really committing to yourself, because you are worth it. Hope my story encourages you in your journey. Cheers, Digsby James.
Nice one, Digsby.
Very well said, Digsby. Very well said.
Well said. Very well.
Okay, can I just say one thing for people out there who are reluctant to join the hangout?
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say if you ever want to join the hangout and you don't really want to interact at first, just message one of us. Just join the hangout, sit quietly and listen if you want for a while, just to ease yourself into it. As long as you message us and we know we're not going to bug you to talk, we're not going to bug you to be on camera.
Yeah.
Just sit there and listen and feel like you're part of the group if you want.
Yeah.
And you'll ease yourself into it. So if you ever want to do that, just message any of us.
Don't be afraid to join. There's no stress, no pressure. We're all friendly, no matter what you hear, see, or
it is.
Whatever. It is. It's really informal off air. We just sit, talk, have a laugh. We take the mick out of each other. We talk about modelling. We talk about life, our families.
Yeah.
Everything we do. And everyone's welcome. And literally, as Dan said, if you don't want to sit there with your camera on or even your mic on, just drop one of us a message. Drop me, Alan, Dan, whatever. I'm nearly always there through the day, bar the afternoons, and then Alan and Simon are there. Just drop one of us a message and just say, look, I want to join, but I don't want to have my camera on straight away. I'm okay just to listen. And as Dan said, if we know, we're not going to sit there thinking, you can't connect or you can't get your camera on. So we'll just leave you be. You can just sit and listen. And then when you feel like it, pop your mic on and just have a chat with us. We are really friendly. We do like taking a mick out of each other. It's just the
Yeah, but we know where to go, don't we?
Yeah, we know the limit, and we won't take the mick out of somebody who's just joined at all.
Definitely.
We'll leave you alone until we know what you like. But yeah, if you're ever thinking of joining, the link's always there. You're always welcome, and we'll always make you feel welcome as well in the hangout.
But Digsby, that was very heartfelt.
That
mate,
was very nice, mate. Thank you for putting that post. It must have been quite hard to put into words, mate. Thank you.
Okay, moving on. Just to Howard's mentioned, replied to Digsby's post. Tough times. I hope you're in a better place now. Thanks for sharing. I agree. And Digsby replies, yes, thank you.
Good.
Okay, Mr. Hartford. Many new swear words, listen to the live program. Okay, it's tongue in cheek. I take that. It's more serious point. Seriously though, now it is about reducing my stress and depression. It is still frustrating building models because I put too much expectations on myself. The problem solving element does stop me focusing on work stresses, and it is very satisfying overcoming them.
Good. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, finally, Keith Halford. This hobby has helped me through some tough times. It also gives your mind something to concentrate on. If I wasn't doing this hobby, I probably would be down the pub every week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's good. Keep your mind focused.
Definitely.
Especially if you've got mental health. Keep your mind busy, keep it occupied, keep the horrible thoughts out of it. I've explained many times why I'm in this hobby, and this hobby to me is everything. It is.
Yeah.
This group, the Hangouts, I spend a lot of time in here. The live streams in the morning. You stop sharing now, Paul. The live streams in the morning to me are very important. They give me a reason to get out of here. I get out of here at 8:30 most mornings now. Whereas I used to back in the day when I got out to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Sometimes I wouldn't even bother coming out in the morning, just come out at night for a few hours because I just didn't feel like doing it. Getting motivated was very hard.
Yeah.
But this is everything to me. This keeps my head straight, keeps my mind occupied. My mind doesn't switch off from this because I've got so much to look after and run and do, all the YouTube, Facebook, everything. It is not as much as a lifesaver, but it's definitely helped me get through some shitty times over the years. Met some phenomenal people and this lot.
Yeah.
And there is the dedication shown and the kindness and the thought from others is phenomenal. It really is. Joe's here nearly every morning. Joe gets up like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to come join me in the morning. It's madness. But I appreciate him being there all the time. We're doing a buddy to build at the minute, and it's good fun. I'm building differently a minute with Joe. Completely different build process. My next video is going to be different than any other before because it's just going to be as the build's gone along. But for me, it's keeping this occupied because if I don't, and I've said it to you a lot before, my worst time of the day has been between 9 p.m. of the night when I go to bed because Hannah's normally asleep and I'm on my own in there. My mind's not occupied. I'm just watching TV, and that's my worst time for me to be alone. I hate it sometimes. I really do. So I am often, really grateful of everyone and the support, and it's my living as well. I'll be lost without that as well. So for me, this is everything, and I know it is for a lot of you guys as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There was also another study that was done that shows that modeling and hobbies that are similar to modeling are very, very therapeutic for people who have dementia and the onset of Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
So it helps with that as well. So
I will say about it being good for you, if you watch the live stream back from this morning, I don't think it was good for Joe. And there was a bit of sweat noises from me as well. Joe wasn't having a good morning this morning.
No, it wasn't.
There were several parts that he kept putting on the cat knocking off, and there was lots of strange noises in the hangout this morning. They're mostly called F-bombs.
Yep.
The hobby can be. Let's just say it was trying not to drop the F-bombs. And
yeah.
The hobby can often be totally frustrating, but equally it can be immensely rewarding as well.
I think because you find a frustration and you figure out the way to fix the part that's frustrating.
Yeah. You're keeping your mind working. Yeah.
If you want your money's worth, buy them all the Fatty Hura kit. That'll do it for you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
As Andrew alluded to earlier.
Yeah.
Well, got to be honest, Paul, I think that was one of the best sections for a long time.
Brilliant.
It's not a good site.
It's a good hobby for the most. It is good. A lot of people, and it's going to sound cliche, but have thanked me over the years for the videos and the live streams, and that means a lot to me. That, you know, and not just the views on the videos, like wow, we're a great model and all that malarkey. Just the fact that people comment saying it really helped me out, got me back into the hobby and things, and that's a nice humbling thing to hear. And even the messages which you lot don't see, because the personal messages I get from people thanking me for the morning streams and what a difference that makes in people's days. And, you know, we get a regular viewership of 30 members every day, same people there every day, and they're thankful for having that consistent company in the mornings, as I am. You know what I mean? So for me, that speaks volumes that even though it's only a small group, we're making a difference to people's days. And we're not doing anything special. We're sat in front of a camera talking rubbish most of the time. Usually involves food, stupid videos, and completely unrelated malarkey that we talk about for the day, doesn't it? Mostly food, isn't it, most of the time, to be honest? Usually toast and stuff, what we're banging on about through the day. Andy listens to most of them every day, so Andy knows more than anybody the crap we talk through the morning. But it is good. It is good. So, yeah. Long may it continue. Long may it continue. Anybody else got anything to add to Paul's question?
I was just going to say about the Hangouts, you know, like I said, you know, hopefully that be able to pluck the courage up to come in one day, and I just hope you can do it because it really is awesome.
Yeah, and the thing
James has been here that long. Sorry, Al. Jamie's not been here that long, relatively.
No,
Paul
really
hasn't. Joe hasn't. Even long term, Alan, Cy, Dan haven't either. They're all the last few years of joining us, you know, relatively. It's only me and him there that have been. Me and him are the OGs. We've been here since
I don't know what
2013.
Think, you know, that like if there's any expectations of people, like if you do come into the Hangouts or anything,
just be yourself.
It's just so relaxed, you know. I mean, today we was in, and I think there was me, PJ, Alan had gone off to do something. There was Andrew.
Buying windows.
Yeah, but it was silent, wasn't it, for I don't know how long.
Oh, yeah, because we're concentrating on what we were doing.
That's the funny thing about the Hangouts. Some days we're all raucous and taking the mick out of each other.
Yeah.
Other days we've got music on and we're just chatting away. And other days it's completely silent.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sit on your Alan. Carry on, mate.
I was going to say the thing for people joining the Hangouts is like you don't need an expensive computer or an iMac or anything like that. You can do it with your phones, you know, a tablet, iPad, whatever, you know.
I do all of this with an old iPhone.
Yeah. So you know, it is pretty straightforward to join. All you need is the link that's on the Hangout page.
And yeah, it's totally free to join. You don't have to come back. You can, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But I tell you now, give it a go. Give it a go, because if you like it, you'll be in here all the time with us.
Yeah.
Even if you're the type of person who thinks I could never be on camera, okay? I couldn't be in the Hangout because I just don't want to be on camera. You can always take your phone or the camera that you've got and you can turn it around so that what you see is your worktop, and you don't ever show your face, but you know, a lot of us, that's what we do. Sometimes
Yeah,
we've
but-
got, you know,
yeah.
our
My-
ugly
my-
mugs are up here on
Yeah,
camera.
my camera is
A
only
lot
like
of
this.
times.
Yeah, my camera's
Yeah.
like this on a Friday
So,
night.
Well, you look at, well, take Andrew for example. How long's Andrew been coming on? Andrew
I
Dewar.
don't even know what Andrew looks
I've had a Christmas gift off him this year. We talk like we're mate, you know, like we are mates, but we talk really. I don't even know what he looks like. I've never seen
Gary
his face.
Gary Pashley is another example.
Yeah.
Gary, you know, nobody knew
We
about
got him on,
Gary.
we got him on camera in the end, and then we wished he hadn't put it on.
Yeah, but like I say, Andrew's been in all day today with me, all day. And there's been a
He's
point
good-
where it's just
Andrew's a
been
good
me and
lad.
Andrew.
Yeah, he's a good lad, Andrew.
Yeah, but I don't know what he looks like.
I've
that's the
tried.
point.
I've tried.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Yeah,
that's
but you
fine.
don't ask
That's so
just because
that's so
it's
you
like-
can't describe them to feds when they come and bust your door in.
But, you know, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to have the camera on you, do you?
Oh,
do you know what I mean? It's,
No.
I know, poor Adam. I make Adam put the camera on him, and I guarantee Adam wouldn't have the camera on him now if it wasn't for Adam. But he does it, and there you go. And 12 months ago, Jamie, Adam, and Joe, would you think you'd be sat here every Friday night doing a live show with us?
No. God, no.
Would you think for
I
Joe?
didn't even think I'd be on the
That's what I
hangout.
mean. Do you think you'd be getting up at 3 a.m. every morning to come and join some morning live show?
No, definitely not.
Are you glad
No.
you did?
Very much so.
Very much
Gives
so,
me
yeah.
gives me a regular routine
I
every
know
day. I retire.
me and Jamie had a bit of heart to heart around Christmas and talking about this, weren't you? And yeah, and that does, and good. That's it. That's
Yeah, it's mega.
Unfortunately, we're limited with the rest of them as well. I mean, that guy,
Yeah, I know, there is its downsides, but
Andrew stalks me at 4 a.m. coming in with his bloody.
no. Just give it a try. You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, it's worth a go. Honestly, it might not be for you, but you might love it.
Yeah, you never know.
I love it. If not, start on the morning streams. The morning streams are kind of what it's like off air.
Well, yeah. All you've got to imagine is 10 to 12 to 15, however many is in, 12-year-olds, grown-up 12-year-olds.
Yeah, 40-somethings, children's in disguise. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
with swearing and what's the word I'm looking for?
Great.
Building site humor. Sometimes.
Met some great
Sometimes.
people.
Yeah. Hence why we're all meeting next weekend for
Exactly, we all meet up and have a meal and take the mickey out of each other in person. It's good.
and we do it all in person and it's not all about modeling, it's about it's I don't want to say it because it sounds cheesy, but it's like a brotherhood. You know,
It's a community, Dan, isn't it? It is a
yeah. And I like it. You know, I don't get much free time through the week because of my stupid, horrible. Oh, I'm digressing. No, but do you know what I mean? Get in. Yes, honestly, like everybody said, point your camera somewhere else to the floor if need be. You haven't even got to speak or build your confidence and then.
There's a wonderful app out there for camera for phones. I can't think what it's called now. There's a wonderful iPhone app out there for iPhones for using for like putting the stream through across. I can't think what it's called now. It's not biting, is he? At all. Can't for the life of me think what the app's called. It's so you can use your phone on the Hangouts. I can't think what it's called. What we need is someone who bangs on about it quite a bit.
You just take the Zoom app, don't you? Or do I miss something?
It's leading somewhere. He's not biting yet. He is now. She's just unmuted. Hello, Andrew. There's an app for your iPhone, isn't there, Andy?
There is an app for your iPhone, and it's called Camo.
That's the one.
Works great. You can use the free version, or you can use the pay version that unlocks a million.
Sure, it's his app. I'm sure he developed it. He's just trying to sell it.
Developed in the UK.
Oh,
so
that's where your other business is.
Offshore.
Offshore, yeah.
Offshore.
Anyway, great question from Paul. Great answers as well. No, this isn't StreamYard. This is Zoom. I pay for this. I'm a user for streaming and the Hangouts. It's open all day, and if no one's in here with the link, the way it's set up, you can open it yourself.
Click
If
the
no
link.
one's here, you can just sit. People will join. There's people from all around the world. We have people from everywhere that join.
Also, if you do click the link, announce that you've clicked the link in on the Live at the Bench page to other, let other people know that you're in here, and then hopefully somebody else will join.
Steve says time zones are a killer for me. Right now I'm at work. It's 1 p.m. here. Otherwise, you'd be surprised, Steve. You'd be surprised. People in here. You will get people.
You will be surprised.
You will. Not always, but you will get people in here from time to time.
2 o'clock, I'm probably
mean,
just swearing at somebody in day.
I mean, we've got people from all different time zones, joining it at all different times.
Joe's secretly English.
Joe, like I said, Joe gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Sundays, if I haven't had a too brutal of a week, I'm up early on a Sunday morning. It just yeah. I mean, there's a 5 hour difference between the UK and the Eastern time zone of the US. Then you got Rich, who's a couple hours past that. So yeah, all different time zones.
Shane saying I can start one up when people in the UK are in bed, so that overseas people can join. This will open all day long. Just click on a link, it'll open for you. You can start this with that link. It's set up so if anybody clicks a link, even if nobody's here, this will open.
Yeah.
You'd be the only one in here if it does that, but you never know if other people are going to join. So, like as Dan said, you can post. I think you can post in the Off Air Hangout group and just put, I'm in the Hangout, anyone wants to join me.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
9 out of 10 times, you'll probably get even if it's just one other person.
Yeah.
You'll have that awkward little silence for 5 or 10 minutes, and then after that, you'll be like you've known each other 20 years.
Or best time to join is between like 5 and 7 p.m. on a weekday night.
Yeah.
When there's
UK time.
It's not too busy. We're not live. And the most important person, me, is here. So, get to meet the start. And then, we can progress.
Part of that is not too bad.
Yes. But anyway, there we go. So great question, Paul, great answers. And yes, let's start seeing some new people in here, definitely. The best thing is a Paul rant live. Yes. Yeah.
I think he's talking about me, not you.
Yeah, no, he's talking about me. Oh, do you read it? Oh, we've got a bit of chat to catch up on there. We have, haven't we? Do you want to read it down? Yes, go on, Dan. You can read that.
Oh, great. Thanks. Where do we get to? We got Le Mans cars. Mezzo kits, some of it ambulances and elbows, more about burgers. Tracy F. Awkward silence. Daryl Master says, lol, good tumbleweed. Dave Robinson says, sorry I'm late to the show. Just finished work. Hope you all had a good night. Now I'm playing catch up. Yeah, we got that one. Tim Borland is in saying, hi guys. Hope all is well.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Andrew says you can join and not have your camera on you. Yeah, of course, we're discussing Andrew and his. We've no idea what he looks like. And then we have a new name. Eep El Gerda Leverman and Van der Molen says someone is on fire. Probably Roland.
Yeah, doing his day. Got him fair play
Robert,
reading that name. Fair play, mate.
Yeah, Robert Johnson says you seem as a friend, Paul, on camera and speak from an open heart.
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah.
Tried to be as I'll do my heart on my sleeve a little bit, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much sometimes.
Yeah. Oh well.
Tony. Yeah, Tony Tibbett says the thing I love about what you have set up is bloke sharing passion. Thanks for that, gents. I will try and pluck the courage to come on live hangout one day. You definitely should.
Yeah.
And then Gerda Leverman says, I'm a therapist, and it really is therapy.
Oh, who said about John?
Oh, it is. It is.
Tony Tibbets.
Tony, yeah, get in here, Tony.
Yeah, Tony, definitely.
Come and join us.
Come and build that at Rossi R8 live on here with us.
Yes.
Yep, you can tell him how to do it properly.
He doesn't need no telling from me.
Ooh.
Or he can tell you how to do it properly.
Tell
One
me,
way or the other.
That's
It's more
better.
likely. Yeah.
Richard Thomas Scale Model World says, good evening. Sorry, I'm late. Thumbs up.
Oh, Richard.
Hi,
Hey,
Richard.
Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Yeah, we're on 89 on my screen.
Mhm.
Getting there. Philip H. The hobby can be majorly frustrating, but working through is so rewarding.
Yes.
That's the thing with problem solving. You have to fail to learn something.
Yep.
In some ways.
And then you get a sense of accomplishment after you've done it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
Fail several times.
I'm still.
Yeah, but you
failing.
can't match it, can you? The feeling that you get when you've sorted it.
Yeah.
Don't know. I ain't got that far yet.
Just really set it on fire. It's so relieving.
Don't let it
yeah.
beat you.
That's the best bit.
Master Toymaker says model building is a sequence of challenges and victories,
Yes.
or adjusting your expectations.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget the agony of defeat.
Yeah.
We should have that as a motto for the daily live streams, along with Dan's, which was
Slightly better than Radio 2.
Dan.
Very good.
But in fairness, during the week, so I'm in work Monday to Friday. Pretty much always, if I'm not in a meeting, I always used to have either music on or the radio on. Whereas now I tend to just have you guys on the phone on YouTube, just in the background. Or if I'm working at home, it'll be on the laptop, just listening in the background, a bit like the radio. Hence, I sometimes dip in and answer.
Rubbish. I say me. I talk a complete load of rubbish throughout the day, but we do have a laugh, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
We get a bit of modelling done sometimes. Yeah, if you want to laugh, watch this morning.
I do think this week has been really good. The fact that you and Joe have pretty much, nailed on, just built through.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed that. I don't know, Joe has. I found it quite interesting to deal with the same problems together. He's like today, stuff won't glue together. F it, I'm leaving it off. I think I've got after parts from my Camaro in the box. Wouldn't go on staying off. My engine's got no coolant hose, oil filter, pressure regulator, coil. Yeah, it's just mystified. It doesn't go in, so it's staying off. Sorry.
I mean, that's an aspect of joining the Hangout which has been messed off here, which is there's a lot of valuable advice that you can plug into, because you've got a lot of experienced builders here. Okay, and if you've got a problem, then someone here will be able to give you a resolution to it. So
I thought
you've got a problem. No one else can solve it.
Yep.
Maybe you can call.
I was trying to not go down there, but no, in all seriousness, there's a wealth of experience in the Hangout. Take advantage of it.
And that's just PJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who you gonna call? Dan P says super easy to order and ship to Simon. Just order from a UK shop and it's on its way to Simon. Wish I could
or Amazon.
Or Amazon.
I think you can use Amazon. Simon?
Oh, does Amazon work as well?
I think so.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Philip H says, but there's still no bacon rolls, apparently.
Oh.
Don't mention bacon.
Paul Price says, seeing your morning streams or my evening keeps me out of the pub of an evening and helps me look after my parents better. So thanks, guys.
Good.
That's
cool, Paul.
And Paul's fairly new to the streams as well. He's only been there for 4 months or so, maybe, and he's there every day. One of the first in there. Yeah. Like pigeons on pasty. He's there in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
and always in your supporter chat as well. Always in there.
And that again, another thing, and it's a blatant plug, the supporter chat from my patron. The help that's given in there, and the camaraderie, just saying hello to each other in the morning. It's nice. It is nice. It generally is. About 50 of us in there now. Not everybody's active, I admit, but it's nice. We've helped each other in there. It's personable as well. It's not just modelling in there. People are showing where they work, things they've done, and again, it's another aspect of the hobby as well. So
it is absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I had a great conversation with James the other day about the new truck he got. That's his daily driver.
Truck. That was a nice.
nice, beautiful new Mac, you know, so. And nice conversation about, you know, weights and stuff like that. And
a lot of these people are people you probably would never interact with.
Yeah.
This is it.
That was Hannah's idea to set that chat up, and I'm glad I did it now.
No, the whole thing, if
Feels
you
like
use
you're
it,
taking
great.
nuggets, but you know.
well, definitely a great idea.
Yeah, she didn't get your chicken nuggets, but she got that right. So.
That's good.
He's had some good ideas over the years.
Yeah, had to go there, didn't you? Yeah, had to go there.
I might have
Anyway,
chicken nuggets tonight.
Daryl Masters says, bacon rolls and going to the baker's first thing in the morning for some warm, crusty rolls and pile it with streaky bacon and HP.
Happy days.
Is that going to be a cob or a batch?
Yes, all round to your house.
I'm going to Lidl tomorrow for the cheapest bakery in the world.
Yeah. It's good, though.
So good. So good. If you've never been to Little Bakery, trust me, go. Epic, and it's epically cheap.
Other supermarkets are available, just saying.
No, Lidl. I tell you now, Little Bakery is dirt cheap and it's some of the best food you'll get for the money. It's
I agree. I go there.
very, very good. It's our Saturday ritual at the minute.
Honestly, one of the most disappointing things, having lived in Bristol for 20 odd years, moving over from Ireland, was the standard of bread in supermarkets and even bakeries at times.
Yeah.
But Lidl Bakery is top notch.
Yeah. It is.
Absolutely top notch.
Aldi's bread.
Yeah.
Food again.
Yeah, there we go.
Never far from it.
Right, Richard Thomas says, missed the last two morning streams. Apologies.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Marking down. Yellow card.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, a couple of people have said best thing is a Paul rant live.
We don't have many of those. No, I think we need to have a
Trying to
couple
behave
more.
lately. I'm trying to behave. I'm trying to keep the negativity off the live streams. I told you before Christmas I'm not going to bring it anymore, and I've tried my best. And it's hard for me because I'm quite passionate about things that piss me off. And if you know me, I'm quite often I will vent my words very well.
Yeah.
I said before Christmas, and keeping all negativity as much as I can out the Hangouts and the live streams as much as I can. So that's why I'm not getting as many rants anymore at all. Might be one next week if I get ripped off for 400 quid. We'll deal with that at the time.
Whole other issue.
Okay. Robert Johnson says, I like to think that modelling gives a lot back. Above all, it teaches us to keep trying to do nothing different each time. You're something stuck on the failed response. Okay. Don't get the last bit, but the rest of it makes sense. Yeah, you have to keep trying, keep plugging away. Master Time Maker, time zones are killer for me. Oh yeah, we got that one. Yeah, if you're in a different time zone, just click on the link. If you're the first one in, you're the first one in. Post in the Off Air Hangout group on Facebook and let people know.
Yeah.
Quite a
Martin
few
C
who are
says,
from the same time zone as you, and they might be in there as well.
And it will cross over sometimes. It will cross over.
Yeah.
Can do. Just because it's late night for you, there might be some lurkers from early morning.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Martin, yeah. Martin C says, I really like your live shows. I watch you every day, but I don't comment. I'm just a lurker. Speak of the devil, but it's quite funny listening to you guys. There we go. Martin C.
That was a new name, that wasn't it? I've seen that before.
Yeah. Lurker has revealed himself.
Martin C. Hello, Martin. Hope you're okay, bud.
Hey, Martin.
Well, if you don't know, I assume you do, I stream every day on my other channel. It's linked down below every morning. I even start going an hour earlier every day now, 8:30, which I'm not going to lie, it sounds really lazy. It's quite hard to commit to 8:30 when poor Joe's getting up at 3 in the morning to come join. But we've been doing it for a few weeks now, and it's working all right. Gets me out here a bit earlier. And I've had fun this week doing that build. It's been good. I'll be moaning next week when I've got 3 videos worth of editing to do, but anyway.
Yeah. Matt B says, I need to get back in there.
Definitely, mate.
You do, Matt.
Get in, Matt. I'll get some Abra on the go for you, bud.
Yeah. You never want to give us up.
Hey!
All let us down. All let us down. And the other lyrics.
Uh,
and deserters.
Shane says they can always join me in the future in a hangout. There you go.
Exactly. You click this. If no one's in here, it's set up.
Yep.
It'll open for you. It just starts the hangout.
Yeah.
It's always there to run. It just runs for everybody. It's not closed. It's not regulated. Nothing. It's just there. I pay for this. It's set up for everybody to use. The only time it's not is a Friday night, and I'd rather know you before you join in a live stream on the mornings as well. But it's no end of the world if you just pop in, as long as you're not mental and start going on about conspiracy theories.
I can't join anymore then, no?
No, you're out, Alan. Out.
There's many a times I'm sitting in here by myself.
Yeah, don't join then.
Yeah, don't join then. But 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, I'm sitting here by myself, And then Rich will come and join in because he can't sleep or something, so he comes to the bench. So it's there's always somebody popping in at different time zones. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a question from Time Attack, which we'll come back to in questions.
Yeah.
So we will answer that in a bit. Steve says I need to join a Hangouts again. Nick Lindsay is in, saying evening all.
Hey, Nick.
David Tube says I belong to 2 model clubs for over 30 years. Met some of my best friends there.
Definitely.
Craig Stadia says how many people can join the Off Air Hangout?
On the price pan I've got, I think it's 100.
Yeah.
Can you imagine this for 100
Come on in. Come on in, guys.
Not from the streamers. Innit? No mind 100. It'd be madness.
Sometimes it's tough to keep track of people's voices.
All the echoes, feedback.
I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Just think how big
I can't
the thumbnails
do
would be with 100
nothing.
people.
Say that again, Al.
Wives, dogs, children.
Just think how big the thumbnails would be with 100 people.
Do they all appear on screen? I've never seen a hangout with more than 15 in.
Yes.
No, mine goes to multiple pages.
Yeah, they do go to multiple pages.
Yeah, goes to minimum size and then goes to multiple pages. Dean Slater says, I think that feeling of relief, maybe the fumes, Paul. Dean Lewis says, I'm here at work. I'd rather be modelling. I know that feeling. So we answered the question about limits on the Hangout, but yeah, 100 is basically kind of unlimited, really. Be lucky if we got that many. Shane says we'll be back the NZAF for doing New Zealand Air Force doing display over the city at the moment. Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Daryl says it's Cobb. Dean Lewis says Andrew looks like the only one working on something at his bench. Yeah, but it's actual work.
Yeah, Andrew's actually at work.
I'm actually at work.
It's not modelling, unfortunately, either. Well, it is.
Yeah, it is, but
it's
one-to-one scale.
But he's got Play-Doh on his desk.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretending. Tell you what, you can't beat the smell of that stuff, can you?
No.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey, I think there's a bit of an Anzac dig there. Shane says didn't know you still had one about an Air Force. Philip H says M&S best ever sausage rolls.
The little ones in the box. The little ones in the box, you can get them, the Marmite bites and the little mustard sausages. Not that we have them often.
Lots of food again.
Tony Taylor's Little Bakery is better than your Max.
What?
Okay.
Little Bakery, yeah, probably is. Yeah,
Nick Lindsay says
ancient seeded grain batch lunch.
That's a good one.
Huh?
Nick Lindsay says danger of Lidl is you go in for a loaf and come out with a chainsaw welder and drill bits as well as the loaf.
It's right.
Philip H says Bretland, when is your bench update?
It will be next week. The Camara's done. I already planned that in my head. I was going to do it last week with the Civic, but when I decided to do the Camaro, I thought that'd be done next week. So I'll do it next week and do them both. Yeah, I haven't done one for a while. Was it before Christmas? Before New Year?
Sorry, I was laughing. I just reading it.
I'm sure you have done one this year already, haven't you?
I don't remember. Go and have a look. I don't remember.
10 Belly says, Nick Lindsay, I usually do that and forget the loaf. Yep. Donald Dixon says, first time I've made it in. Well, welcome to the show, Donald.
Oh, welcome, Donald.
Good to have you
here.
Where are you from, Donald?
Daryl says, 10 Bellies, did you get the shopping on the list? No, but I got a 2-man tent and a barbecue for 50 quid. Martin C, yeah, I watch every day, and he will say hello from now on.
Nice one, mate.
Nice one.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man.
Sean Takami might pop in the hangout today.
Cool.
Cool.
My last bench update was Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I must have a few.
You lazy sod.
What
Well,
about?
that's not bad. It's only 6 weeks. 7.
I must have a few to show then. Have I?
Sure.
10 Bellies and says, yeah, at least a tent will come in handy when she kicks me out for forgetting all her stuff. Daryl says, remember, if you start to hang out on your own, don't get bored and start interfering with yourself, because you'll be Paul's next hangout meme pick. Yes, indeed.
That's what I was offering.
I've already got one with taking his nipples from the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
Snickle says, new to the channel and just back modeling again. Great to join in. Well, hello and welcome,
Nice one,
Snickle.
buddy.
Good
Good
stuff.
to have you, buddy.
You two watching, don't mind. Let us know your first name, just so we make it more personable. Let us know where you're from. Let us know what kind of model you're into as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Tony Tibbetts asked, does Adam live in Chernobyl or is there UFOs in his state?
Because of his
Yes.
flickering screen. Yeah.
Adam doesn't know.
Both, to be honest.
Adam,
Just think
don't look,
Max Headroom.
you don't look impressed, to be fair. I don't.
Yeah. Donald Dixon says Waynesboro, Pennsylvania in the States. Well, you see now, isn't Brandon in Pennsylvania as well?
I think he is, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So another regular viewer, Brandon, is also Pennsylvania. So, you know, we're connecting the world.
I recognise that
One-
name. Have I spoke to Donald somewhere this week?
One
Donald
modeler
who?
at a time.
No, that was Donald Miller.
No, it was somebody else.
Anyhow,
Dean Lewis says hello from Maryland, USA.
No, Donald.
Oh, Dean.
Maryland.
Paul Price, of course, is in G'day, Donald and Single from Sydney. Andy, of course, in Naples, Florida. Dean Lewis says cars and sci-fi. Donald says mainly Korea, forward US military planes is what I do. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Off, mate.
Philip H says problem with the live stream, it gets in the way of the tax HMRC insists I have to pay. Snickle says Paul, Ireland, modern tanks. Excellent.
Very good.
Very nice, mate. Well, there you go. Another poll. What we like.
Finally caught up again.
Yes.
There we go. Well done, everyone. Well done to all the new people saying hello as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
People are a bit shy of saying hello. I do know that. I understand that.
Yeah.
But, you just come and say hello. Everyone's friendly. No idiots are tolerated here at all.
Apart from me.
I don't tolerate it. It's I'm going to say the word, it's dickheads. So, yeah, it's well policed, well run, as is all the Facebook page. The Off Air Hangouts certainly are.
Yeah.
Well, so you're safe here to talk and what have you as well. So, yeah, we're
Just
trying
relax. Just relax.
this community for everyone to hang out in.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Nice one. There we go. Right then, we've still got your bit, Simon. We've got questions to the crew with Dan. We've got Roland's finished work to look at, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Adam's doing a bit of breakdancing.
Yeah, exactly.
Questions to the crew, haven't we, Dan, as well?
Yep.
So let's do not the time warp. Do
Just
Roland.
jump to the left.
Let's do it.
Do it, Roland. Do it.
Let's do it.
No, you won't.
Right.
Just do it.
Just do it.
That I mean.
Share screen. Go to workspace 2. Here we go. Right, we are going to the what have you finished section. And as we always do, we start with the rather late put up post on the forum.
It's
And
unacceptable, that's Roland.
huh? Say again?
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, horrible. But people waited for this. They were queuing up. Right. And the first one queuing up was Ranger Neil. He finished this week is the 1990s matchbook release of the Vickers Wellesley in 172 scale. Painted with Hataka blue line and Tamiya acrylic paints and Vallejo acrylic silk top coat. Built out of the box with no supplemental parts. And I think you have done a fantastic job.
Well, it's cracking,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Great job.
It's really
Built that
nice.
many
I love
years
that.
ago.
That is an old kitten. You really have done very well.
Yep.
Right. Next one is Smokery Deodorant. Here we go. Finished the AFV 148 U2A Model Master Metallizer for the paint for a 2018 new mold kit. It was spectacular disappointing. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Looks
You
good,
still
doesn't
got it.
it?
Still looks good.
The wingspan on that thing's huge, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's massive.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge.
That's what she
Is
said.
that the one that used to have the cars run alongside it? And the
I
wheels
was
next to
waiting.
wheels, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When it landed, they used to chase it.
Very cool.
Right,
Right,
Duncan
and then
Norval.
we go to Facebook and we start with Scott Borland, who keeps it short and sweet. Is the Italeri 124 Scania 730 converted into a 730 T-cab. Here you go. And that looks pretty cool.
It
Well,
does.
I'm sure he has painted this, hasn't he?
No, that's a decal.
No, that's
Is that a decal? Oh, okay.
Everything, isn't it?
Okay. Pretty cool, Scott. Pretty
Good.
cool.
Very good.
That's Donald Dixon with Smoke Rider Don. The
Next is Paul J. Lewis, Hi Roland and Model Kit Wranglers everywhere. Here are my three latest finished builds, the 112 Tamiya bikes, the Desmo Sedici, the Panigale 1199, and the Superleggera B4. For product use, please go to my Paul J. Lewis Facebook page. Thanks for viewing. PJ. Very sweet, Paul. That is
Paul.
That's quite a collection there you have there.
True, yeah. Very true.
All done within 12 days. Four days each.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's an expensive 4 days then, Paul.
Yeah.
It would be Alan to say that, wouldn't it?
I'd swear right now, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Well, we could do even you voucher.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey.
I like
Andrew
that.
Dewar puts in Evening Roland this week. I have finished Rebel's 125/62 Corvette Roadster. It has been painted in Zero's Nissan Rosewood Metallic with a black leather interior. Various Mr. Hobby super metallics have been used on the engine, which was wired using a Detail Master distributor kit. The wheels are Mr. Model Archers, cleared using Mr. Color UV cut gloss for the first time. Thank you, Paul and Joe, for the advice about what ratios to use. Polished using UMP polishing system. Thanks for looking. Very nice. Well,
This looks
interesting
beautiful.
wheels.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
It is.
Very cool. Very, very.
His detail in the engine is beautiful too.
Yeah, I know. Very nice.
It's
like
my
that
favourite
car.
shape Corvette, that
Look at
one as
that.
well.
Yeah, I was just about to say
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's my favorite year. It's got the 67 back end, but it's got the 50s front end.
What year is
Yeah.
it? Oh, 62. Yeah.
62.
Yeah. It's just the last model before the split window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Next one is Andrew Dewar with his next one, which is Evening Again.
No,
Roland,
this is
2
really
week.
cool.
This one has been a long process. Yes, we were with you all the
Well,
way.
we're
Andrew.
following it. Yeah.
The full details can be found on ISM, but here's the shortened version. It's a mix of Hasegawa's and Revell's 124 Volkswagen pickup and camper. The pickup was built out of the box, but the camper has been modified into a camper caravan. Painted in Zero's McLaren Mauvin blue and pearl white, The interior has been painted in Zero's viola pastel, white flocking and embossing powders. The pedal parts are made from 2mm craft foam with patterns scored in using the back of a blade. The wheels are Fujimi 17-inch BBSs. The interior parts have been scratch built or resin 3D printed from various sources. The photo edge is from Mr. Models and Highlight Model Studio, cleared in high coat gloss and polished using Tamiya compounds, Dodo Juice car wax wax. On to the next long-term project. Thanks for looking. And let's have a look. Oh, look at that.
This is really cool.
He's nailed it, hasn't he?
The heart is that TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look,
look close,
you might recognize Simon.
Yeah.
Brilliant job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool.
Very, very cool.
And what's on the laptop?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I think that's Simon and Alan.
Oh no, we are back again. Oh well. Anyway,
Absolutely superb build.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, next is Scary Night. Oh, I love that one. I love the good Bel Air. Good evening, Roland and the rest of the crew. This week I finished up this Revell 125 1955 Chevy Bel Air. Beautiful kits to put together. I used a combination of standard colors from Mr. Hobby and Tamiya lacquers and Mr. Hobby Clear. Gave the model a light weathering in the engine bay and chassis with weathering powders and paint detailing. And boy, did you a very crisp job. This looks amazing. Love the background as well here.
Yeah, that's lovely. That looks good.
Oh, that's
very nice.
cool.
Good.
Very, very cool. And then there was another one, wasn't there? Yeah, here's the bottom. Oh, very cool. I like that a lot.
Good.
That's a very cool job, Gary. Love that. Yeah. Nice one, Gary. 55 Bel Air. Love that. Shane Wright is in, and well, it seems I have a finished model. Here is my take on the 112 Tamiya Ducati Panigale. And it's not red. No, I can see it's beautiful blue. Hobby Design super detailed set and front fork set used. SMS pearl blue, various LP metallics used throughout. And now time to look for all the lost PE and resin parts that the carpet monster has stolen. Good luck with that one, Shane. But in the meantime, we have a look at your bike because it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's have a look on the other side. It really is brilliantly good.
Yep.
Wow.
Excellent.
It's just weirdly good in blue.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice. Great job there, Shane. Thanks for showing it around. Dan Kroger's in with number 2 of 2023, rolling off the bench. It's a Fujimi 124 GT40 Le Mans 66 winner. Primed in UMP black, base coat of X18, decals were shite. Gravity 2K, chassis and running gear, various Alcad and Tamiya acrylic and Revell acrylics. Wheels painted in Alcad pale gold, knockoffs in Alcad chrome. Thanks for watching. Video build will follow soon. That's very pretty, Dan.
It's nice.
Didn't have anything for Luke's section.
Papa.
Sorry, buddy.
It is nice.
I like that.
That's really good.
And then black.
That picture there, does it form that picture? Other picture, yeah.
Most difficult color. Wow, very, very nice.
It is. It's a beautiful job.
Right,
Yeah,
Paul.
really nice kit
Paul
as well, actually.
Oh, actually, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Paul Bradlett is in. Alpha Models 124 Honda Civic Type R FK8. Full details at the bottom. Not my usual subject. Boy, didn't we get to hear that every day 15 times. Not my usual subject, as this type of car does nothing for me, but it was built as a patron exclusive video build and can be found here. Follow the link, guys. It was a great kit, but did take a lot of work. Primed with Tamiya white surface primer, painted in tin color matched Honda Sunset yellow, black trim mask and sprayed and carbon accents added. Red trim added, cleared in Gravity Spain 2K clear, bodywork flattered with 3M Trizec pads, polished with the Ultimate Polish System, interior and mix of red and black highlights, embossing power used for carpets. Well, for that you didn't like it, you did a pretty good job, I must say.
It's
It really
old,
looked
isn't it?
crisp.
It's one of the most in-depth builds I've done of those kits.
Yeah.
So much work. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you can actually see it. You can really see it. It is a fantastic build.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very
black
crisp.
lights are good on black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good idea there.
Yeah,
More reasonable.
very good.
Yeah.
Right. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Joe Camilleri. He has finished up for the Gary Pesci Memorial build, the Tamiya LFA in 124. Primed with Mr. Surface 1500, and then a base coat of gold, and then a top coat of GX Deep Clear Blue. Clear coat is Mr. Hobby Super Clear, and all other paints are LPs. Thanks for looking. Love it, Joe.
Lovely,
That
Joe.
looks fantastic.
Yeah,
You know, you have to
beautiful
look twice
color.
to see that this is a model.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful color. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really fantastic.
Pale deceptive.
I love those.
You got to get it outside in the sun to see the real color of it.
Yeah.
That came out.
Joe,
Love the blue calipers as well. Great.
So I just want to say, mate, it's dangerous taking models outside, mate, because things fall off and you lose them.
Yeah, I know. Al.
You might trip and fall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah, it's very slippy this time of year for you, isn't it?
Best stairs and concerned, yeah.
Especially with Paul, you'll break your hip.
Oh, yeah, you can. True that. Right, and that was it.
That's nice.
Great build.
Awesome, Roland. Very good.
Well done, Roland.
Now you get to vote on your favourite build of the week.
Yes, time has come.
Joland? What the hell? Joland. Yeah. By Roland.
Roland's love child.
Recap the builds quickly while Alan collates the votes. And the build of the most votes gets pride of place on the Live the Bench page for the week. All right, so try and remember the builder's name and the subject. And like I said, the one with the most votes gets pride of place on the page. So when you're ready, boys.
Yeah. Okay, guys, start your votes. Go for it, Roland.
There you go.
All righty. We start in the forum, and the first one is the 1990s matchbook Vickers Rollesley in 172 from Ranger Neil.
Cool.
Then Smokery Durden has done the U2A, which he was not very happy with, but in 148.
Smoke Rider Dawn.
That one. And looks great.
That's who it is. Got ya.
Yeah,
then
Donald
Scott
Dixon.
Boland has Italeri 124 Scania 730 converted into a 730 T-cap. That is what Scott has on the plate today. Then Paul J. Lewis has his triumvirate of beautiful bikes, which he built, the Desmodi, Dici, the Panengali, and the Superleggera. Next one is Andrew Duar. He has the Rebel 125-62 Corvette Roadster. Then the next one from Andrew Duar is the T1 Bullies from Hasegawa and Rebel, which he made a wonderful combination and composition of. After that is Gary Knight with the beautiful 1955 Chevy Bel Air from in 1-25, which looks really nice and crisp. Then Shane Wright, talking about nice and crisp, has his Ducati Panigale in blue, and it looks a treat. It's in 1-12 from Tamiya. Then Croak is in with the Fujimi 124 GT40 Le Mans 66 winner. After then is Paul in with his Honda Civic Type R FK8. And last but certainly not least, Joe is in with his Tamiya LFA in 124s, which is a Gary Pesci Memorial build.
There we go.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Well done. Right, while Alan keeps going for a minute.
Sorry, before you do, hey Mika, you need to say which of Andrew's you're voting for.
Yeah. Please, thanks.
Yeah. People saying there you just registered. Join the forum by all means, but none of us are really that active on the forum. A couple of us are. Facebook is where most of us are, and it's probably the busiest place. Nothing against the forum, but Facebook is a lot more busy. So if you're on Facebook, join the Facebook ISM page. 100%. It's a nice busy page, loads of friendly people, all our work's on there. You can come on over. A lot of us have got our own personal modelling pages as well, which I'm sure the lads can pop in the chat if they want to. and their YouTube channels as well. These guys in here, a few of them have got them. All mine's down below. All my channels and my modelling page is all down there. But Facebook is excellent for modelling. Very, very good. There's loads on there. There's like 20,000 members on the ISM Facebook page group. And I would highly recommend joining. Just click on it. We'll let you on. Just answer the questions. And we'll let you on and come and join the community there. The forum's good. I'm not saying don't join the forum. It's just it's nowhere near as busy or interactive as Facebook. And there's only a couple of us that are active on there, I think, in here. I think that's Dan and Roland that are push. And even then, it's not probably that much, is it, really?
Not as much as it used to be.
So make sure you join the Facebook page because that's where it's at. That's where all the hip kids are. Yes.
I have a look every 9 or 18 months.
I go on there about once a week and just have a check. But it runs itself. Matthew does a fantastic job on there.
It does an excellent job.
Sadly, forums died a death and Photobook it went tits up. But anyway.
Sadly.
Yeah, and don't be worried about showing your work. There's no hierarchy. There's no judgment. Nothing. Modelling is modelling, and we encourage everybody to share the work on the Facebook page, the forum, the live stream. So, my God, Alan must be in business. He's got his glasses on.
Yeah, I need to be able to see it one of these days.
And
it sucks. It sucks. Say again?
And on ISM, there is the long-standing no critique rule unless you ask for it.
Yeah.
So if you post your stuff,
critique your work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, Paul. Your vote, please.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I just vote for myself and make it easy?
No.
If you want to.
For the sheer amount of work and ingenuity he's put into it, I'm going to go with Andrew's bus. His VW camper. I'm going to have to. It's just so much cool stuff in it. It's got a picture of Simon in it. What do we
Yeah.
You know what picture that was, Si, as well? That was the night you lot joined us from the pub from Telford.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were on top.
That's there at the screen. I was trying to talk to you and you were completely ignoring me, couldn't hear me. I got a screenshot of you. I think Andrew got one as well.
Alan got me.
And then Mr. Scattergun.
Again, Mr. Duar's camper trailer combo thingamajiggy. That's just wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just amazing.
Again, lots of fantastic stuff, but I've got to go for Andrew's VW camper.
Jamie?
Andrew's camper for me, mate, I'm afraid.
He paid all of us tonight.
Well,
That's a bit, isn't it? At least a quid each.
He sent me a tenner.
Joe?
I definitely was going. I'm going with Andrew's camper too. I just know how much time and how much effort he put into that, and it's turned out beautiful. So.
Yeah.
Mr. Croak?
I am actually going to go with Paul's Civic because I know when Paul is not keen on something, it often goes away and doesn't come back again.
Trust me, in the morning hangouts, trust me, I've been moaning about it enough.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Don't
I mean,
we know it?
you've smashed it, mate. That is cracking. It really is.
No, you did a good bit. You did a good job on that.
It's one of the most,
You really did nail enough
one of the most
lose your mojo on that, didn't you?
it's been one of those most complex paint and decal things I've done for a long time. It was a pain in the ass to do. Hours and hours of masking and decal and that goddamn red trim. Which is on the dashboard inside as well, by the way. Pain in the ass.
Earth calling Adam. Come in, Adam.
Yes.
Yes.
Andrew Duar's camper. It was just awesome.
Okay.
Stephen says, Paul.
Yeah, I love that Chevy, that 55 Chevy Bel Air, but it has to be knowing the Revell kit and knowing the Hasagawa kit. I know what he went through, so it has to be the bully from Andrew.
You nearly put your finger right the way through them, Roland.
Yeah.
Oh, I normally do.
Shut the talk,
Is Andy Callis there? Is Andy Callis there, or is he had to shoot off?
He's probably gone.
It's gone.
I think he voted for mine. Oh.
That dog still did.
See, hang on, he's just messaged me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yours, isn't it?
PJ,
Well, I've got 6.
you only have one.
No.
Oh god, there's so many good bills tonight. Really are some unbelievable.
Oh, it was all good builds.
Got
Always
to
all-
agree. Andrew Edwards' VW pickup is phenomenal. I've been watching that build, seeing what he's done to it and how he's achieved what he's achieved. It's just brilliant.
Yeah.
That's my vote.
Has to be. Has to be.
And mine, oh god, yeah, I'm with the same thing. I mean, I've got two standout ones for me. Is one is Dan's GT40, because that one picture you took of that Dan is epic, and I just love the car.
Beautiful.
But again, for the sheer amount of work and ingenuity he's put into the build, it's got to be Drew's camper.
Absolutely.
There you go.
So I just tally up what's left on the thing. One of them.
Neck out and burp. Go.
It was that.
Hang on, you need to
okay.
find yourself 20 quid for burping. Come
told
on,
you, Lewis.
come on. That's 40 quid tonight, Mr. Bretland.
Why?
Because you swore before. I don't care about this rule from 20 years ago.
It's not 20.
Nice one. I love it.
They are my rules. Those two words are allowed. They always happen.
And you just burped them.
And do you know why they always have been? Because I couldn't keep up with the fines on those 2 words, so I just gave it. I'm like,
Right then. So right then. I mean, it's a unanimous decision tonight, to be
I
fair.
don't agree.
No, it was pretty
outstanding.
clear.
But the order is, in third place this week is Joe with his LFA. So
Definitely. Well done, Joe.
Nice one,
Well
Joe.
done, Joe.
Thank you, everybody.
In second place this week is Mr. Croak with his GT40. So again, well deserved. That.
Excellent.
Well done,
man.
Dan.
Nice, nice.
But this week's winner by a mile, I'll be honest with you, he got the biggest portion of the votes. Is Andrew with his VW pickup camper.
Well deserved.
Nice one,
Very
buddy.
well deserved.
Way to go, Andrew.
Excellent.
That was originally started in the inspiration build what you see.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that. I don't remember that group build.
Oh,
Wonder
do.
why.
I started.
I do.
Wonder
That
why.
one.
I started.
from memory.
Ruined the kit, sold the kit on, went to start something else, never started it, and never did it. That one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. You got it.
Can't remember that one.
Busted.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, well done, Andrew. Top work, mate.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Cracking.
Awesome.
Absolutely superb build.
We got any more comments? Roland, I'm conscious of the time. If you need to go, buddy, don't worry.
Cool. Thanks.
Roland is 2 hours ahead of us. It's nearly 12 o'clock midnight for Roland. Isn't it?
It is.
It
And
is.
judging by the fan, it's still 1,000 degrees.
28 degrees in here.
Dan, do you want to read that chat, Dan?
No.
You're up here.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
I think we're up to.
Just while you're doing that, I'm just going to let the dogs out. What be so?
We're up to the Reds are there.
Who let the
Oh,
dogs
yeah,
out?
yeah. Gary Knight, Cornwall, right down bottom of the UK, mainly US car models. Donald Dixon says tanks equals targets. Damn straight. Tim Belly says got into modelling during lockdown, started out with some easy armour builds.
Nice.
Dave Tube says Donald got a lot of my supplies at Mainline Hobbies in Blue Ridge Summit.
Supplies.
Snickle says, yep, another Paul, best and most common name.
Oh, yeah. Awesome name. Loads of us. Loads of us.
Tim Borland says, my bench update, the Scania T-cab conversion, and it's finally finished and on the shelf. Nice. Donald asking the mainly trains place question mark. Yeah, mostly trains, but they have a lot of tools and scratch building stuff. Tim Belly says, built a few cars since watching Paul's channel on YouTube, now got into building 48 scale aircraft. Nice.
Good stuff.
And then Donald saying, yes, Smoke Rider Don, that's me. Paul Price says, same here, Tim Bellies used to build mainly 48 aircraft, but since joining the channel have more cars than a stash. Hashtag Bretland effect and all that.
Bad thing. Not a bad thing at all.
A couple of comments on the bill. Snickle says, OMG, feeling my modeling skills are seriously lacking. They can get better, though, if you think that. They can get better. Join a hangout, ask some questions.
Yeah.
My modeling skills over the past, even the last year, have very much improved.
You think?
Oh yeah.
That's a bold statement there.
As long as you think that, Joe. I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. It is.
See, as we said, we take the mick out of each other.
Yeah, we take the mick out of each other. We all love each other. We do say we're a bit. I'm a ruthless arsehole. I know I am, but they all know I'm mucking around.
Well, hence what's on the T-shirt. It'll look good when it's finished.
I haven't got it on. Damn it.
Yeah.
Dean
Slater, I love that.
Curve, isn't it? Every model's a learning curve. That's the way to look at it.
Tim Boren says, nice passion wagon. Daryl says, Simon dogging on the laptop. Dean says, nice Volkswagen, very creative. Just registered on the ISM website. Dean Slater says, I love that Chevy, but where are the chicken nuggets? I had a McDonald's sign in the background. Yeah, get that dig in there one more time. Snickle says, I'm only on my third model, to be honest. First two went well. Now I'm challenging myself with a Hobby Boss 35th scale King Tiger.
Oh, nice.
Snickle says, yeah, something for Donald Dixon to shoot at. Nice GT40, great photos. I don't know what stream you were watching. Snickle says, all really good models. Love that GT40 just after watching Ford versus Ferrari movie as well. Yep.
Very good film.
Well, if you get on the Facebook page, you'll also see links to the group build page, and there is a Le Mans group build ongoing at the moment because it is 100 years of Le Mans this year. So, hence the GT40.
Yeah.
Donald Dixon says, one of these days I'll figure out how to do a car this well. Paul Price says, stunning LFA, Joe. Snickle says, I came over from Wargaming and yellow was notoriously hard to paint. Is it the same in modeling? Yeah, pretty much.
Can be, but that was a superior paint.
Yeah.
That was like almost like a pro scale paint kind of thing, that was.
But yeah, generally yellow is quite translucent, but good. Use the right primer. Don't try and put it over dark colors.
Oh no.
Over, depending on the shade of yellow, over white.
It's build it up, you go fine.
Yeah. You can do it over pink, but you get more of an orangey hue. Generally over white is good. Then it's all the votes. Yeah, Andrew jumps out. Dean Lewis says, Dean Lewis got a question about the Ford pickup, which we'll get to in questions for crew.
Hang on, which pickup's this?
Sarah Neal. What's that?
What pickup's this? I'm worried.
The Fuchs pickup.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was getting flashbacks to.
Wow, yeah.
If you wanted to do a Dio with a Fuchs pickup, and anyway, Siren says Paul moaning never.
I've got to say, but you're stretching it a bit there with that, Dan.
It is a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of a reach, all right. Dean Slater, fully deserved winner.
It brings out a whole new meaning to pulling out all the stops.
And yeah, that rings true, all right. Andrew says, thank you, everyone. Lots of congratulations for Andrew. Well deserved.
Yes.
Sarah says, yeah, past Roland's bedtime. Snickle says, well done, Andrew. Great work, everyone. Inspirational. A couple of people posting pages and YouTube channels. Robert Johnston says, to get a good auto finish, how would you proceed? Watch videos on Paul's channel or my channel, but
and Roland's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Have a good route around our channels, but definitely on Paul's channel, he's got a full techniques guide for the Subaru, and more recently the Listerine M3.
Yeah. You go through the playlist, look for the Subaru guy from about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's start to finish, how to do everything. I've got the build on the RX-7, which is how to do it with spray cans from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the year before. My God, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, geez, time flies.
October 2021 then, I think I did that.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, it was. Jesus Christ. And then just recently over Christmas, I did one on the Listerine BMW, which turned out quite well. So you can have a look at that and see how you get on. It's not necessarily the right way of doing it. Dan's Grow channel. There's loads of other car channels out there. Just be careful whose advice you take. There's some dubious advice out there. There really is, and I'll be honest. And just be careful what you do. Just be careful. Get second.
Ask around. Get a second opinion.
Get second opinions, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is past my bedtime. Thanks very much, gentlemen.
See you, Roland. Have a good
out of here. Thanks for everybody popping in and visiting the show. It was good to have you.
See you, Roland. Take care, buddy.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Digsby's off as well. See you later, Digsby.
Yeah.
See you later this week.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. Right.
And we're up to date again.
There we go. Right then. What have we got left? We've got Simon's.
And questions.
So let's do Simon's.
Okay.
Do questions. You think? So we'll be live in the morning as usual. It will probably be nearer to 9:30 tomorrow because I'm going to Lidl to stuff my face with pain au chocolat, or as my mum called it last week, petty pans. Where the hell you get petty pans from pain au chocolat, I don't know. Either way, we found it hilarious all the way to Lidl. Especially when it came in and told James to stop dropping crumbs from his petty pan all over the hallway.
Hey.
Yes. So anyway, over to Simon.
Cool. Right, folks. First up, we have David Robinson, who says, hey all, it's another Friday. And these finally arrived, or he says third day actually, and these finally arrived earlier after waiting some time for them to come back in stock.
Oh my God.
Ryefield Leopard 2A6 with full interior and Meng's new Mastiff 2, both in 1/35th, and some new glue to try on resin parts, as have a Lav 3 that has a ton of black dog resin parts to add to it. The boxes are huge on both. They look pretty sizable.
There's a lot of plastic in there.
Yeah, leopard with full interior will be
immense.
I love the
I like that Mastiff personally.
Leopard are one of the prettiest pieces of armor ever made.
Yep.
I
That's
agree.
awesome. I didn't even know they did that with full interior. Wow. That'll keep you busy.
Yeah.
Very nice, Dave.
Also.
Excuse me. Next up, we have, hang on, sorry, I'll have to read this. Peter Millgate, who says,
get your picture with the info if you could. Just add
if you can. Impulse buys while working had to be done, I'm afraid. Resin detail parts for current 1/12 scale Escort build. Spotlights and bonnet catches. Model factory hero 1/12 McLaren MP44 because it was there, and it will complement the Tamiya MP46 he has as well.
Nice.
So here you go. Here's the detail up parts in 1/12. Very nice indeedy.
Are those spotlights 12 scale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What else are they? Bonnet catches in 12th as well?
Yeah. Bonnet catches and handles and all sorts.
Right, they're the rear ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wow. And the decals are, what are the decals? Oh, is that them printed? From
there's they're spot models, things like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I didn't even know you could get that stuff in 12 scale. That's cool. The spotlights are awesome.
Spot model, if you send them a good image of anything, they'll print anything you want. So,
Peter, if you're in the chat, mate, can I ask what those decals cost? Does anybody know what these cost from to print stuff?
It's about €20 a sheet. It depends, because if it's a design that somebody else has done and got spot models to print for them, you can leave your design there for other people to buy. and they pay for the print, and then obviously the person who did the design work gets a bit of a royalty for it.
So have you got to design your artwork yourself?
Yes, I mean, spot model will do it, but there's more of a cost. But there's quite a set procedure for doing the artworks for the decals for them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
very cool.
They've got quite a good service they run. And the rest of stuff like the hood and door hinges.
I love those spotlights. They're very cool.
Going back to a question in the chat, can probably be 3D printed.
Yes.
Quite easily. So anyway, this was the Model Factory Hero MP44 in 1/12 as well. Very nice indeed.
Beautiful.
Like that. Nice one. Nice choice, mate. Nice choice. And next up we have Antipacada, who says, been busy last couple of weeks. So here goes the purchases for the last 2 weeks. First, the Tamiya Lexus LFA for the memorial build from the local model shop. And then a few jars of AK Real Colours, a jar of AK Extreme Metal Brass, a full set of weathering pencils, and a guidebook on how to use them.
Oh,
nice one, buddy.
And that looks like the new AK Extreme paint as well, which looks good. Then a Dragon 135th Jack Panther with Zimmermit, and he bought from Germany via Scalemates. Oh, nice one.
That's an all one, but a good one of an epic piece of armor.
Yeah, it's a nice one. I like that.
Jack Panther's awesome.
Yeah. And finally, 200 pipettes from eBay, some super glue and blue 3M masking tape from a local hardware store. Very nice indeed.
Mega.
Well, mate. Nice little haul this week there, Auntie.
Very nice.
Very nice. Like. Next up, we have our very own Mr. Alan Parker, who said, I need a few parts to convert a 0.5 Revolution to a 0.3. So he decided he might as well just buy the whole airbrush in 0.3. And also got a new light for taking pictures and a nozzle tool. Nice one, Al.
Okay.
I like influencing people to spend the money.
Well done, mate. Next up, me. Supplies.
Is Adam Signal there or something? Is he in danger? Like a shit light, flash, S.
He's been hijacked.
Pirates are on board, Captain Stabbing. Carry on, sorry.
Just picked up a bunch of supplies this week. Unfortunately, ordered the wrong MLT, but I'm sure I'll find use for it anyway.
Oh, that was a surprise, wasn't it?
It was a pain in the butt, but hey, I'm sure it'll be useful. But yeah, some Mr. Surfaces, some GX colours, and some metal paints.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Mr. Ian Fife, who says this just arrived: a disc-based circle cutter, a complete impulse purchase. Now all I need to do is figure out how to use it. Dead easy.
I'm in the same boat, mate.
We'll be fine. Don't go to Paul for finding out how to use it, though.
Aren't they? What most useful tools you can have?
Yeah, 100%.
Very expensive purchase, but very useful.
Next up, we have Mr. PJ Lewis, who says even Millard and model kit wranglers everywhere. This week's purchases include a 1/32 Cauldron G3 from Copper State Models. Never heard of them before. A 1/24 Aston Martin DBR1 from Profil 24, and a 1/24 Alfa Romeo 2900B Miglia from 1938, also from Profil 24. Yes, indeedy. Cheers, PJ.
Well, is that a Reebok Wingnut Wings?
Say again, sorry.
Is that a Reebok Wingnut Wings or one of their own?
No.
I have no idea.
No, they're a separate company, but they're actually building quite a good reputation.
Yeah, because didn't they take over some molds of Wingnut Wings as well?
I don't think so. That was Meng did the Fokker the one.
Yeah,
but I think they've modelled, pardon the pun, their company along similar lines as Wingnut Wings.
Number one, I'm genuinely interested to see that build because they're meant to be really good kits, Paul. And please join us live in the morning when you're doing all that rigging, please.
Yeah.
We'll hear what we heard from Joe, from you, but about 10 times worse. Is that That's got a lot of rigging on it. That's going to be
Or even better, do it on the Friday Night Live show.
No.
That would raise some
No.
serious cash, wouldn't it?
No.
So if
I need to take out a mortgage to pay the fine.
I have a question, Paul. Which of the profiles are you going to build first?
The DBR one for the Le Mans build.
Okay, I'll buy the other one off you when you've had enough of them. Next up, we have Mr. Stuart Avery. The most recent acquisition he's received over the last few weeks are as follows even. The Tamiya 124 Tazen Star Card 911 GT2. Very nice indeedy. A couple of nice decal schemes in that. Followed swiftly onto aircraft with the Edward Weekend Edition BF110G4 in 172nd and the limited edition 148th Tornado IDS. I like that Tornado, that's cool. Next going into a little sci-fi, the Revel 1 to 2700th Imperial Star Destroyer with some 72nd model decals of Cold War Phantoms and a set of this this is a bit of a mouthful, so here goes: eyeglasses, bracket headbang, and interchangeable magnifier with 2 LEDs. Yes, some Optivisor type stuff. Nice one, mate. And finally this week, the 3 135th figure sets from Tamiya, starting with the US Infantry West European Theatre, German machine gun troops, which are infantry, and German soldiers at a field briefing. Have a great weekend at the bench, all of you.
They're so cool, those all boxings. They've been around for years, those things.
Yep.
Years.
Very nice. They are good. Nice little haul there, Stuart. Well done. I don't think I missed anything. No. And next up, we have Mr. Andrew Duar, who says, evening, everyone. This week's purchases are AMTs at a 125th 63 Corvette. For a future buddy build, we then have Revel's 125th Corvette ZR1, and finally Revel's 125th 68 Ford Mustang GT for a future group build. Thanks for looking. Very nice. I like the Mustang.
Nice, isn't it?
I quite like the 63 Corvette as well.
Oh, you got one, haven't you, Si?
Nope.
You need to get one then, bud, end of the month.
No.
Okay, maybe not.
I like it, but I don't know if I like it that much.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Next up, we have Mr. Shane Wright, who says RFM 135th, JLTV, which is a joint light tactical vehicle, and some 112th Museum Collection Lucky Strike decals. They should be okay, as not really going around curves for a Suzuki GSX RR build he has planned.
Oh,
yeah, you should be all right then.
I'm getting a real thing about these trucks, though, like that.
Shane, I still might be tempted to spray those with a little bit of liquid decal film before you use them, mate.
You too, eh, Jamie?
I am, mate. I don't know why. I've no interest in them whatsoever, but yeah, I don't know. I just really want to build one.
Oh, go for it.
Get a tank.
Next up, we have Mr. Dan Croak, who says, finally picked up the 124th McLaren MP412C, also grabbed a 24th Nissan Pulsar and GT1R, or GTIR even, also grabbed a couple of Ninja Prince Bus from UMP Retail, Batman fan art and Ragnar Lothbrok from Vikings. It was time to try some burn victim painting, no, figure painting. I like Ragnar and I like the MP412C, mate. Very nice.
Yeah. What's the Pulsar like? Good.
Looks all right. Bit disappointed. There's no photo etch or seatbelts in it.
No, that's kit.
Yeah.
Shame. Hasegawa kits can be pretty basic though.
Can I ask, pay for MP412?
I can't remember, 40 odd euros, something like that.
Not bad.
It was kind of standard price. Carlos got one back in stock. I bought it.
Yeah. And they seem to keep getting them back in stock at spot model as well.
Yeah.
And some decals for 124th M3 and 124th R8 Evo 2. Nice one, Dan. Like that cool. Evo scheme, that's nice.
Just quickly, Graham, which links do you want me to post, mate? Where from? Facebook. I'll have to try and find it, mate. If it is.
Nice little haul, Dan. Well done.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Richard Farmer, who says, "Good evening, Simon and the rest of the crew. Not much this week. Managed to pick up this 120th Tamiya Honda RA272. Had a quick look through the box. It seems like a great little kit. He also got a few Tamiya acrylic paints. Hope everyone has a great weekend." And yes, it is a lovely little kit, mate.
There's a nice one, Richard.
Lovely classic car, that classic F1. Next up, we have Peter Wilson, who says, "Evening, guys. 3 kits for me this week. The AMT 53 Ford pickup truck and the AMT 69 Plymouth GTX and the Tamiya Mercedes AMG GT3. Have a good weekend, guys, and thanks for looking." That's my favourite one at the bottom.
Such a good kit. You're chalk and cheese there with the kits, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll enjoy them all, mate. They're all nice subjects. I like that GTX convertible. That's cool.
I quite like the pickup truck, but that's my favourite, the AMG GT3. Anyway,
it's a great kit.
Moving on. Daryl Masters is up next. He's got some stock and consumables this week: brass rod, varying sizes, styrene sheet, 0.25 and 0.5 millimeter, and CA glues.
Good choice of CAs there, mate. Yeah.
I'm assuming that for your Star Wars diode. Very cool. Next up, we have Tony Tibbs, who says, "G'day, Simon and crew. I blame Alan Parker and Paul Bretland for his purchases this week. Zero paints are Rossi 46, Audi R8 paint set, and Mr. Colour GX2 Black, Super Chrome 206, Superfine Silver 201. I also got from the range some cheap pipettes, plastic squirty bottles. I'll tell you what, mate, go on eBay and look for the pipettes. You'll get about 10 times as much for about half the price. He also got squirty plastic bottles and some fine sanding pads. My old Iwata HPC lost its lunch for the last time this week, so I thought he'd need to buy a new airbrush. So whilst looking through his old stash of Badger and Iwata ones, he found an opened airbrush he forgot he had. It's a Sealy Gravity Feed AB933, and to his great surprise, it works really well. And here's the airbrush. Nice one, mate.
Cool.
Over the moon with
How is
finding
it, Tony? There's pipettes on there in their hundreds.
Yeah, they are.
You'll pay probably you get 100 for what you pay for 12 there.
Yeah, I suspect so. Nice little haul, hello, Tony. Well done, mate. Next up, Sparky Mark Bride.
Can I say something for a sec? Because Graham's asking. Sorry, Graham, got the wrong end of the stick here, mate. I couldn't find it, mate, anywhere. I couldn't find that kit anywhere at all, mate. I think the company's gone bust by the look of it. All there was a site with an email forward, and the email forward didn't work. So I know nothing, mate, about it at all. If I see one, I'll let you know, Graham. I'll have a look around and see if I can find one. Sorry, go on, mate.
That's all right. So Mark's saying, "Hi guys, a few bits of the 112th Tamiya Suzuki X-Star GSX-RR. He's got chain, carbon decals, detail set, forks and windshield. He also got some 124th tyre valves. Thanks for looking." Nice one, mate. That's where they all came from. Next up, Mr. Christover, who says he got this kit for his birthday this past weekend. It's a Trumpeter 1/16 MRAP. That is going to be a big beastie, but that looks pretty cool as well.
1/16, it's odd scale.
Huge. He also got a Bandai 1/48 ATST. Very nice indeedy. And an AMT 1978 Ford Bronco. Very nice. I like that. Well done, Chris. Nice little haul. Nice haul. And next up, we have Mr. Gary Ride the Wind, who says he found this eBay bargain this week, the MP44 and carbon set with Marlboro decals. Very nice indeed. If you got all that together, that's pretty decent, mate. Finally arrived from Japan, the 112 MP46 with a great detailed book in the deal. I think he got that on a good deal as well. and tried the 0.6 needle in Infinity for clear coat. It was like a fire hydrant, so dropped it down to 0.4. Restock a primer. Decoating makes twice as much and cheaper option. Nice one, mate.
Nice line. Nice
Fire
line.
hydrant, yeah, I can imagine. That MP46 is nice as well, Gary. You've got to get all the detail sets for that. And I think that's it from Gary. And I think that, folks, is it for the week.
Nice.
Very much.
Nice buys.
Some money spent there.
Yep.
Nice buys from people this week.
I haven't bought anything modelling for it. I can't remember the last thing I bought modelling.
Well,
Oh, you kept giving people giving things to you.
Yeah. I honestly can't remember the last thing I bought. The truck.
Exactly.
Did I show the truck? I can't remember if I showed the truck.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, I think I did. I've bought nothing modelling for ages, properly, really.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. Right.
€45 for that McLaren.
So about
The
45
GTIR
quid,
was
mate.
38 plus 11 for shipping for both.
A very nice kit, that MP412. The only difficult bit is the front end, trying to glue it on. It needs gluing, or mine did anyway, and there's some great schemes for that kit as well.
Yep.
I need to build one of those soon because it's lovely. It is a nice kit. Good looking car as well. Very good looking car.
Yep.
Very nice Fujimi kit. They do make some nice kits. They do. Right, we got any chat to catch up on?
Oh, yeah, probably.
What are we up to?
Lots of my mouse.
There we go. So Robin's gone, obviously. Tracy's just catch you on Saturday. He's done all the priming on the Camaro. Nice one.
Good deal.
Did you get your interior, John Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right?
Yep.
Good. We were safe in the hangout tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to get stabbed this morning.
Wasn't that bad this morning.
Yeah, it was bad enough.
Yeah.
Moan like hell all morning. Ready to do a PSF for that Pulsar dance and spot model. Ragnar looks like Dan, that's why he's bought it. He wishes.
Yeah, my beard is much better than his.
Beautiful.
God, I've got to get into beard envy.
Bagnall would be Dan. Anyone in an island to get kits apart from Mark's? I think that's the main place in Ireland.
No, across the border, Dave Coley was there, but he's moved back to England, hasn't he?
I think so.
Yes.
Or he's moving.
Yeah.
Dave Coley's been in Southend for a while. Now he's moving up to Skeggy.
Skegness, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Amazon.
Yeah, you got Amazon. You got mail order, obviously. We got import.
Yeah. I mean, at least in Ireland, you can import from the EU directly, so you've got that benefit.
Amazon, great pace for pets. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that RS 1700T, Graham. Definitely. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for a good show. See you, Wayne. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah,
Good night,
Thanks for
Wayne.
coming by.
No worries, Graham. Steve's there, Master Toilet Maker, saying just to show the new guy how to change the needle and cone on his company provided past dual action. Realizing I'll field strip these things with eyes closed. Yeah.
No.
Amazingly, it's been over 2 weeks since I bought anything model related. Other than the truck, which was a few weeks back. Memorable moments when I bought that one. I can't think of anything I bought for ages. It's been a while. I thought it was the only good looking tonight until I saw Scattergood pop on. That's from Richard. Yep.
Yes.
Alan's putting links into his thing. I feel the lads have put theirs in. And Auntie's saying, good night, everyone. Bedtime for me. There we go. So I've got 84 watching, 93 thumbs ups. And there we go. Right. So, just got questions and we're done.
Questions? Yep.
Questions?
Yep. So one question from Facebook from Tony Tibbs says, "Hi guys, watched one of Paul's videos on Chrome." Oh, you bugger! Just closed my screen down.
Oh,
But the
good.
question was, did he need to? So he was going to use GX Black as a base, but he asked, did he need to prime beneath the GX?
I never
No.
do. I never.
don't. I
It's
use
up-
GX2 as a primer.
You want to take advantage of the smooth plastic, so don't introduce a primer to it.
Yeah.
I just go straight on. If you want to see that in action, watch the Camaro build when it's up, because they'll literally show me doing it on the bumpers. Or anything that's got chrome on it in the past, I will show it being done on that. You got to put it on quite wet. Confused me in the chat there. Did you close down? No idea. Paranoid because the stream went off on me the other day for no reason whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
Died for no reason. It was still live in here.
Yeah.
I thought we'd gone off air for a second there.
Yeah. No, just Facebook on my phone shut down when I was looking at a question, so it just vanished off screen. But yeah.
You got to put the GX2 down quite wet. So go slow the first couple of coats and start building it up until you get a nice glossy finish. And I would leave that overnight at least, if not 24 hours or so, maybe even more, because it does take a while to fully cure. And when you go over with your chrome, you don't have to hose the chrome on, just do it till you get a chrome finish, because the gloss black base can show through and give you good effect. But yes.
GX2 thinned, though, about 50-50 with MLT, mist leveling thinner.
Yep.
Make sure you buy the right thinner.
Yep, good. So that was the only one on Facebook. So there was 3 questions from the chat tonight. So the first one from way earlier on in the night was from John Gray, who asks, "What do you all think about 3D printers?"
Rubbish.
Great.
Not for me, but very, very useful tools.
What I think about 3D
yeah.
printers is they should have alarms on to tell you just before the vat gets empty. Because when you're too busy sat in here doing this and you've got a print on and it runs out of resin,
you get a failed print.
Been there.
You end up with a wasted print. Yeah.
So if you can manage to work them properly, they're great.
Yeah.
Or if you're like the people in here that have them, not so great.
Find friends who are silly enough to buy them.
Yeah, I would say I think we've got about 8 between us, haven't we?
Me, Jamie, and Dan have got a packed here. We're not buying them. We'll just use you.
We've never had a problem, have we, with ours?
Works every time I ask for something, it gets printed. It's great.
It's perfect.
It is brilliant.
No hassle whatsoever.
No.
I asked for one thing and it never got printed, so can't be arsed anymore.
Yeah, but we won't ask who you are, Stan.
Wow. I shan't speak badly of those who are not here tonight. I'm Welsh. But there we go.
They are great. They're a great tool. You know, they take a bit of setting up and getting you. Well, not so much setting up, but getting used to, because they are can be a little bit finicky. But they are a great tool. I'm actually considering getting an FDM printer now as well.
Oh, more swearing. Awesome.
Okay. So the other question from the chat earlier tonight was from Time Attack, who asks, has anyone mixed AK Extremes with Tamiya Titanium or any other LPs?
Right, well, one's enamel-ish, apart from the new ones, which are lacquer.
I'm not convinced on that yet.
I'm not convinced on that either.
Well, you still think the new ones are enamel?
They smell exactly the same as the old ones.
Oh,
really?
and they rub off exactly the same. As soon as as soon as it dries, it comes off.
They're enamel then. So,
can you get an enamel, a lacquer-based enamel though, Paul?
Well, you can thin enamel with lacquer. Could you get it with leveling thinner? It does work, but they are technically different paints, aren't they? Because one's mineral-based.
Yeah, so because the new AKs, they're actually marketing as lacquer paints, but
they're definitely enamel. You can't hose lacquers on like that. So
the lacquer's just the carrier for the actual paint medium, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
pretty
makes
much.
sense.
That's
Yeah,
It's a
pretty
sulfur
much.
base, isn't it?
That's the same for all paints, though, isn't it? The lacquer or alcohol is just a carrier, isn't it? The pigment.
That's why paint terminology is so misleading.
But that, just to avoid confusion, they are not lacquer paints like Tamiya LP paints or gravity paints or anything like that. Zero paints.
But if both are reducible, to use the correct terminology, with lacquer thinners, they may actually mix together.
They should mix. Just try it. They should.
Yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
try it. Yeah, give it a bash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
great
try
source-
it in a small paint pot, mix them together, see if you get any reaction first, and then try spray it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, and before you try and spray it on your kit, go and invest in some plastic spoons from Amazon.
Yeah. You don't have to do your washing up then. Just throw them in the bin. They're great.
Yeah. Not to waste, but they're brilliant for spraying, test spraying.
Okay.
Craig saying he's mixed Mr. W Super Metallic with LP48. Both lacquers though, Craig. The AK Extremes are enamel. So you should be able to. You should just try it. I'm pretty sure I've done it at one point. I seem to remember doing it ages ago, but I can't remember on what. And it did work. Yeah. I can't see why it was.
What LPs do you want to make? Is it titanium gold, was it, Dan? Or
I can't remember which color he said. I scribbled down he just said titanium or any other LPs. Scroll back up.
Yeah, the colour's not going to make much difference.
I just wonder what colour is trying to achieve. You know, what's not.
Yeah.
That wasn't
that as well, to be honest with some.
Extreme metals, they've got quite a range.
His answer to the question in the chat. If you've not seen it, read that. Go on, Dan.
And then Dean Lewis asked, on the Foose Ford F100 pickup truck, any advice on polishing the bed area between the fender and the bed sides? So the fenders on an American pickup truck are the wings.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's absolute nightmare. Is what it is.
You
got two small squares and a little part over the top of the fender.
Yeah. I just didn't.
Really awkward. It's really awkward.
Look, my 2K on that kit turned out very, very well. So I had to do minimal polishing on that, if I remember right. And I don't remember polishing that. I can't remember. I might have done.
Carefully is the answer, basically, there.
Take your time.
Yeah, I didn't polish it.
I did. Q-tips.
There you go.
Yeah, they do work. Yeah, they are good for small areas.
Put your polish on your Q-tip and put your Q-tips in the end.
Not in your ear.
Your cotton bud or...
Yeah, don't put it in your ear afterwards.
No.
Or lick it.
And don't lick it. No.
Definitely don't lick.
Don't lick it.
No. Never catch me doing that ever.
No, never.
Never.
And then final question in the chat is from Tom Abramatis, which is a new name, I think, who says, for someone who tries to spray only acrylics, lots of kids in the house, ease of use, etc., and wants to up their car clear coat game, any suggestions?
Can you just read
Tony Tivit's answer? Yeah, says get rid of the kids.
Oh,
good advice, isn't it?
So,
anyone wants to spray on the acrylics?
You could go for the AK. I think it's called. See, it's in for what's it called? What's it called? Aquagloss, isn't it?
Yeah,
Aquagloss.
Just winding back slightly though, spraying anything where particles will be in the air around kids is not a good thing, acrylics or not. First off, start with really good extraction.
Yeah.
If you're going to spray.
Yeah, suction's very good.
Yeah. Make sure you're getting as much rubbish out of the house as you can through a window or whatever, through a spray booth. And then other stuff, I mean, the quantities that you're probably going to spray aren't going to have a massive effect on people as long as they're not in the immediate vicinity and sniffing them.
Yeah.
Just wait for them to go out, isn't it? If you can do it while the kids are at school.
Yeah.
But
time you're modelling around them. But anything airborne is hazardous. You shouldn't be breathing anything in.
No.
Obviously, there's different levels of hazardness with chemicals.
Yeah.
That you need to bear in mind. So, with kids, I would be especially paranoid about what you're spraying in the house. I wouldn't paint the house with my boy, and
No.
careful when I've been in here when I've been spraying. He doesn't come in, which he does sometimes when I'm mid spray. But I get rid of him out of here quick. So yeah, you need to be careful with anything. If you want to up your clear coat game, you're gonna have to move to lacquers at least. You can try water based; they do work. They take a lot of work to get a good finish, though. Immense amount of work.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to spray multiple coats of water based clear to get even a good basic clear because it's so thin, isn't it, Dan? You use water based clear. It takes so much building up to do to get a good coat, and then you're gonna have to polish it, let it dry, whatever. It's doable. I've had some good finishes off Alcalad before, polished all up. It does work.
Or Winsor & Newton gloss varnish, the acrylic Gelera one, however you pronounce it, that's a good one. But again, you've got to build it up and then polish it, and then feels like you.
If you want your game, you're gonna have to go lacquer at a bare minimum.
Yeah.
So you're looking. If you're airbrushing, you can get the super UV cut clear in the bottle. If you're using spray cans, you can get them in spray cans. For me, and I'll stand by it all day long, the ultimate for clear coat is 2K. But it's also probably the most toxic material you'll put for your airbrush. Yeah, you've got the 1K clear coat there, Paul. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of it. I personally am not. I've used it before. I've just had too many problems with it in the past. And for me, it just never gave a reliable clear coat. But it's wherever you're used to using it at the end of the day. But my thought is if you're going to use that, you might as well use 2K. Because that is pretty lethal stuff to spray as well. I've not used that particular... Oh, yeah, I have used that one. It was a 01 I used. That stuff stinks. That is hot.
It can. You need proper extraction for sure.
But for me, if you're going to go to that length, I'd rather use 2K.
Well, it's a personal choice, obviously.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, as I said, good extraction. You need an extractor. If you're going to take things like up in your game seriously, you're going to have to get an extractor. You don't have to pay a lot of money. You can get them for what, 60 to 80 quid? The folder ones.
Yeah, those collapsible ones are even cheaper. I mean, they're very cheap on eBay.
They do work. £20 fine.
I've got a dual fan collapsible one that works fantastically.
That's it.
So if you address Paul sneeze, that's a £20 fine.
No.
40.
If you do go down the collapsible route like Joe's got, what I would do, and I did with mine when I had it, because that's the first one I had, is tape up the sides because they leak everywhere. The joints on the plastic folding bits aren't very good at all.
They work,
they work brilliantly.
Yeah. I've completely lined mine, which you can just see behind me. So it's completely lined with card.
Yeah.
Keeps it cleaner as well. So every couple of months, all that lining will come out and get completely stripped down to brand new, basically.
Yeah, you need to go to Extractor, get yourself a good respirator. Make sure the room you're spraying in is the door shut, the window is open, even just only a crack, a little bit of through air. And more importantly, when you have sprayed, leave the room yourself.
Yeah.
I think off gases and don't let anybody else in there. And there's two reasons for that. You don't want anyone walking in while it's off gassing because that can do just as much harm. And it reduces the amount of dust that's floating around in there as well.
Air movement's a killer.
Yeah. And like I say, if you worry about the kids or pets or what have you, wait until they're out of the house. Wait till the school, the grandparents, or friends, whatever, and just time your builds that way. That's the way to do it.
Or you can persuade your missus, in the interest of safety, you need a man cave in the garden that's solely your domain.
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Money well spent.
That's a good one too. Yeah, but there's multiple ways of doing it. Got videos on the channel. If you go through the channel on here, there's the RX-7 build, which is all spray can. And I got a very good clear coat on the RX-7 using a spray can. Very, very good. But oh my God, does that stuff stink. And that's a lot of spray wasted off those spray cans. It really is. But as with everything, my motto is you get out of things what you put into it. So unfortunately, you got to put a bit of time, effort, and maybe a bit of money into it. And as Richard said, put the kids in the garden. Good shout.
Yeah.
You get one of those little ropes that they can run along, and the collar goes along.
I don't think that's strictly legal, but okay.
Illegal to get. Paul, I got information from you or post on this model from August 2017. Oh, okay. Cool. There you go, mate. Awesome.
Yep, that was all our questions.
Oh. Cool. There we go then. That's us done. It's a late one tonight, isn't it? 22:11.
Yes.
My God, there's lots of tired faces there, isn't there? Look at them. Little weary soldiers. Me and Joe still going strong. Joe's like, what? But enough.
It doesn't look so convinced, does it? Oh, Joe.
He's been up about 24 hours. Be back at it in 4.
Snickle has asked when the next live video is.
Live?
Yeah, so next live stream, I guess, tomorrow morning.
Okay, we go live every Friday on here at this time at night with this structured show. I go live with a few of these every day on my other channel that's linked in the description down below, Snickle, which is Paul, wasn't it? So if you go in the description, click show more. If you go down, it's there below my Etsy store. It says my other daily live stream channel. Click on that and subscribe to my channel. I go live at about 8:30 most days. It's usually 9:30 of a weekend. And we stream for 3-4 hours every day. Every day. Yeah, you can go down there and have a look. But make sure you go for all the links down below. All the Facebook's there. My modelling page is there. My stash is there. Off Air Hangout group's there. The Live the Bench group. Forum Facebook page. UMP's there. All the proceeds of my videos. There's everything down there. Click on all the links, come and join everything. But I'll be live tomorrow morning on their other channel about 9:30ish, maybe a bit early. Depends. Weekends are a bit different because my family's here, obviously.
It's UK time.
UK time, yeah. And we stream for 3-4 hours most days, and then Friday nights here. But this is open all the time. It's just free to join whenever. And the links for that in the Off Air Hangout group. Just join the group, and the link's there. You can click it and come and join. I've got a feeling everyone's going to leg it out of here in a minute, so it's going to be empty in a minute.
Like Linford Christie.
There you go. And,
All that talk of food makes me hungry.
Thank you, Dan.
To be exact.
That's my other page. But yeah, we do this every Friday. This is structured, so nobody really models. Well, a few people have been slyly tonight because I've been watching them. I'm only joking. Through the mornings, it's completely informal. We're just modeling away, chatting. With the live stream going in the chat, so you can come and have a chat with us all. There we are.
Cool.
So that's us. Alan, quick recap of all the group builds from last year. Do you want to go for all the builds and the winners?
Yeah, we could do if you want. Couldn't we? Yeah. The winners of last year, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really joking. You think Adam is a kip? No, he's nice. He's moving.
He's been kipping all night though.
I know.
Got loads
Not
of
quite.
screenshots.
Very close. Very close, but
No,
not
I've got a lot of
quite.
screenshots.
No.
There we go. Adam's. There we go.
Never.
Structured, Richard. Yeah, very loosely. This is structure for us.
Yeah.
It is. So, yes, I'll be live in the morning. If anyone's around, you can come and join me and whatever the hell I'm going to work on tomorrow. I don't know yet what I'm working on. Probably the LFA, I think, try and get that finished. And we're back on Sunday and all through the week as well. And I got videos due out. I'm sure Dan has. Roland's buggered off, so we can't ask him. You got videos due out, Dan?
Yeah, the Merc 190 should be out. Well, the video editing is done. I just need to do the intro, outro, and voiceover. So possibly tomorrow, probably Sunday.
Cool. Excellent. There we go. Thanks everyone that's joined us. Thanks for the 96 thumbs up. We nearly got to 100. What a shit. 4 away from 100.
Probably 4 people on here that didn't put a thumb up.
Probably. I'd be dubious about putting thumbs up anyone on here, to be honest.
Steady on.
But yes, we shall catch you all tomorrow. All right. And if not, we'll see you next Friday. Thanks for all these guys popping in. Oh, Nuddy in there. There's all Stefano and Natalie there as well. Hello. We'll catch you next time. So thanks for everyone popping in. Thanks for all the hard work these guys do. We will catch you all through the week or next week. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of
Bye, guys.
Weekend.
Good, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.